Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Fractal Mind Mike and I'm excited to be back to the mystery of the Druids again today. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you all. Yeah, the mystery of the Druids has been really very interesting. I've had a really good time with it so far, with a lot of challenges of course. Certainly the challenges in finding the right thing to click on has been the main problem that I think I've suffered so far. Yeah, it's a lot of those little oh, there's one screen that if you click on this specific spot on the screen, then you'll see another screen and you'll be able to do something there, or you'll be able to pick up an item or interact with something. Or as we talked about last time, it was also you can't click on this thing until you've clicked on something else and you're in a certain state, and it's got all this state management stuff. So it's been quite interesting with the, I would say, poor game design in large part, but also the story and plot itself is quite interesting. And yesterday we spent a little bit of time sort of discussing throughout the gameplay. We were discussing things about what the sources were for the history that was presented in the game. Yeah, I disable the sound commands while I talk, just so I can actually talk without losing my train of thought. I'll turn them back on in a minute. So one of the things that I talked about yesterday was we had all these different things that were going on in the game to do with the Druids and how the ritual sacrifices were done, and what the people who were committing these murders in the present day were doing that replicated what the Druids had been doing in the past. And I was questioning it a little bit because I'm like, not that the game doesn't need to be historically accurate or anything like that. And apparently there's not that much well-known knowledge about Druids themselves anyway. It's all very much hearsay. Most of the accounts are not first-hand accounts. So what I was what I decided to do today, I kind of couldn't stop thinking about it overnight, and I just after I finished the stream, I was still thinking about it a bit. So today I spent a little bit of time doing some reading, catching up on some Wikipedia pages, trying to get to the bottom of this and understand what parts of what the game is referencing is based on historical facts or knowledge or anything else. So one of the things that I discovered is that the golden sickle concept is something that has a historical foundation, but it's also used in rituals, not necessarily in ritual sacrifice. I couldn't see anything that suggested that, but I did find out that Pliny the Elder did actually cite that there were Druids who were wearing white cloaks, and they had some white fabric and stuff, and they were cutting some branches from I think it was holly trees, with some twigs or sprigs of holly from trees with a golden sickle, which is interesting. The problem with that account that I found out as I was digging through is that he lived, he never saw them himself directly, and that he lived in a kind of a later time, much later than the Druids were prominent. The only close historical accounts for the Druids themselves was there was a war diary, for want of a better word, that Caesar had made at the time when they were invading that region. And a lot of the stuff he said about them, there was a lot of nice stuff that he said about them, but he was also talking about human sacrifice rituals and stuff like that, which sound kind of made up. Frankly, a lot of modern historians sort of take that with a grain of salt these days, and even question whether or not there's any factual basis to the human sacrifice concept with regard to the Druids themselves, which was really fascinating to learn. I'm definitely not a historian, so do your own reading if you want to, or go watch some YouTube videos. I also watched some YouTube videos about it because I did get it pretty intrigued. Yeah, it was all as far as we can tell, historically speaking, there may have been some sort of human sacrifices at some point in time, but the evidence that we have for that is bog bodies that may or may not have been sacrificed. It's unclear. And we also have some evidence in some of the archaeological dig sites where there were pillars with holes cut out for skulls to be inserted into, but there's no indication that those skulls were being venerated, or if they were warning signs or sacrificial things altogether. So it's still very unclear, like, what were Druids doing? Were the people who built those sites even Druids? And stuff like that. So it's all very fascinating. There is some talk about people in the past saying, like, probably in the 1700s, like, early archaeology sort of times, like, when people are actually starting out in the science of archaeology as we know it today, that they associated the Druids with Stonehenge, like we saw in the intro for the game. It turns out, like, that may or may not have happened. It's pretty clear that any knowledge we have about people called Druids existing is after the time that we know that those sites were built. So that's interesting. It doesn't mean that they didn't use it, but it does mean that they are unlikely to have built it. According to what I read in these historical papers and stuff that I was like browsing, trying to figure out what's going on and see like what parts of the game might be real, or might be based in some kind of fact. So it does seem like the game is couched in a lot of facts, and it's also probably by the 1990s, I think some of these things were starting to be questioned, but it was still pretty much commonly accepted, and you would find it in history books a lot at the time. So probably they did do a lot of research into this, and they probably did have a lot of knowledge around it, and the golden sickle, the human sacrifices, all that kind of stuff seems to be... and that's the things that I was questioning. I was like, is that real? Like, that seems like weird to me, but I had no knowledge of Druids until today, basically. So, yeah, it's really fascinating. I'm actually more fascinated now, and I'm really keen to get back into the game and see some more. So anyway, we'll be getting back into it in just a minute. I'm going to turn the music back on. I was planning on having it on earlier, but for some reason it didn't start playing, so we'll put it on now. Also, YouTube should be running just fine as well. So, there we go. Every time, I've got to spend some time looking at media players. I haven't dug through them yet. I'll also re-enable the sound commands now for all you people who wanted to hear them as we came live. There we go. It should be good now. Yeah! There it is! Also, I just want to say greetings to everybody. Welcome in, Icy April Dawn. Good to see you, Herbal Dance. Good to see you, Ginger Buddha. Welcome to Dope. Good to see you, Grognak. You can't hear me? Really? Did I deafen you with the music? Sorry about that. Gaming Catter, Ella, good to see you there too. This game is ass. VNU, welcome back. I can't believe Mike didn't learn these things from Asterix. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I gotta read more comic books. Soul and Sword, great to see you. I hope you're doing well today as well. Killick, of course, great to see you too. There's a lot of chat that I missed, so if I've missed a name, I'm sorry. Also, Mac, I did see you there earlier, so good to see you too. I think I said hi to Ginger Buddha already as well. What will happen today? Will our protagonist salt his spaghetti bolognese and destroy half the city? It could happen. I don't know. Yeah, that was another thing that we discovered last stream. The powers of the Druid seem to reside within Brent Halligan's... Halligan? I think it's Halligan. Yeah. Within Brent Halligan's bones, perhaps. Hey, Inside Out Boy, good to see you. Welcome in too. I got myself a nice hot cup of tea. I know a lot of people often wonder what the beverage is, so I got a nice hot cup of tea today. BB8 cup. Yep, it's hot and it tastes like tea. It's good. I am well, thank you, Inside Out Boy. I hope you're well as well. I'm looking forward to getting back into the game today. Like, I really wanted to dive right into it if we can. I'm quite happy to look at a big box PC game, of course, as always. You just got yourself some coffee, Inside Out Boy? That's good. The hooligan called Halligan. That's right. Yeah, so I think we're just going to dive right back into it. I don't want to delay the start of the game too much. I know, you know, we've got limited time on Sunday nights because I got to work on Monday morning, as always. So I better get that set up. I'm also just going to make sure I have the YouTube chat available. It's not quite in front of me right now, so sorry if I've missed some YouTube chat. It doesn't look like I have. So it should be good. Anybody who's out there and not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider doing that. I am planning on working on some more content, which I will be posting to that channel. I've got several scripts that I was working on, and a few pieces of content semi-recorded, like probably like 50 to 60% recorded, as of like last year sometime. And that kind of went into stasis at the same time as a lot of other things, like the game dev and stuff like that went into stasis. But now that I'm starting to get back into things, those projects are going to get resurrected as well. There's a few projects that I've been threatening to do for a very long time that I haven't done yet. So I'm planning on getting those sort of released and online soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. If you are watching on YouTube, please consider dropping a subscription on the channel. I would really appreciate that. Hey ABC, don't you dare! You don't want me to release the projects. I thought you would be interested to see them actually, but okay. Maybe some other time. Release the files. Yeah. Sometime soon. I'm going to start getting back into that. Probably not like this week. It's probably going to be a month or so because I've got PAX coming up in a couple of weeks. That's going to take a lot of my attention. A little bit of burn down after that I'll have to deal with. And then after that's all sorted out and my life's like back on track again after PAX, because PAX always takes a little bit out of me. Sometimes I get sick. Although the last couple of times I haven't, so touch wood, I don't get sick again. But yeah, PAX is coming up. We've got December planning and work to do. I've got to work on the December t-shirt design, the website updates. We've got a lot of cool ideas for this December. A lot of it depends on me actually getting my act together, so hopefully we do that. Father Axe, keep it threatening us with a good time. That's right. You can't threaten me with a good... I mean, I can, and I will. I will, Grognak. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Are you doing a PAX planning stream next weekend? I probably should do a PAX planning stream if I'm not ready by then. My plan is to get ready before then, so we'll see. We'll see. I want to try and get it sorted out basically this week and have everything packed and ready to go. The one thing I haven't done for PAX that I really should have done is booked a van or something so I can transport things a little bit easier. It's always a hassle trying to like figure out how to fit things into the car. And then, like, on the last day, I often have one of my kids with me, but I also have to pack up and bring everything home, and that's a challenge. So, we'll see. We'll see. I love it when Windows goes insane and you're forced to reboot to make it work properly again. Oh, you love that, BNU. That's a good thing? Yeah. Linux does it too. It's not unique to Windows, apparently. I've had to reboot Linux a few times to get things to work properly. Excuse me. I'm just going to clear my throat. Go via Montague Street Bridge. It's a shortcut for box vans. Great shortcut for box vans. Are you saying that as a facetious statement? Feels like it is. Do we say Montague or Montague? I always forget. Some people say Montague for that word, but I don't know if Australia says Montague or if we say Montague. I don't know. Anyway. With Linux, you can also restart only parts of the system. Yeah, sure, sometimes that might even work. Sometimes. It's a low bridge that gets hit twice a month, every month, destroying the vans every time. Oh, good. I'll be sure to avoid it then if I do end up getting a van sorted out. Alright, like I said, I don't want to delay too much time. I want to get into the game and have some fun, so of course we're going to do that. I've already got it running in the background here, so let's take a look at that. And let's stop this background music, as nice as it is. I really have to work out my media setup for Linux. It's really inconvenient. it's very inconvenient, I would say. Yeah, the hardware accelerated window managers on Linux these days probably don't help. Like, I feel like that's a big part of the reason on Windows. It probably is too. You say Montague. I see April Dawn. Yeah, I think I know a lot of people say it that way, but yeah, I've definitely heard Montague a lot for the same exact word, so who knows? There was one other thing I was going to say, but I've forgotten what it was. It's probably not important. Let's just play this video game. Let me unmute it. And I would like to get the music back, but we've... just to recap where we came from at the end of the last session, is that we... actually, let me see if I'm remembering right. We got the salt, we went and blew up the mausoleum, we grabbed the amulet, we got on the boat to return to this very building, and then we got set up. We knew that we were going to get robbed, and our character, foolishly, like a moron, said, "Oh, I can't wander around on the ship with this in my pocket. I better hide it somewhere." I won't hide it in this place or that place. I'll only hide it in this place. So you have to find the right hiding spot. And you find that, and you put it there. And then, of course, you leave the room, and then it's like fade back in. You get, immediately fade back into the room. And oh no, it has been robbed. And oh no, they have taken the amulet. So the room's been ransacked, amulet's gone, all of the effort that we put in over at Carmore has been undone, and that amulet has now been taken away from us. All I can assume is that we're one of the bad guys at this point. We've got druidic powers, proven by the statements from the captain of the ferry, whose name I forget. Sorry. The captain told us a nice story about how the castle was originally destroyed, and common belief is that it was destroyed during the Inquisition, but he knows better. It was destroyed before the Inquisitions because a salt merchant was attacked by the evil lord of the castle, and in retribution, he threw salt at the castle, thereby destroying it with druidic powers. It was specifically said it was druid powers that the dealer had, the salt merchant had, and he threw salt at the castle. It definitely was the reason that it was destroyed. We then replicated that very feat on the mausoleum, so that means that we are a druid, as far as I know. That's the rules. Pretty sure that's the rules. So we have druid powers, if not being an actual druid ourselves. We know that there were 5 people involved in the original investigation that we were not partaking in, but in the captain also told us that there was 5 people that stayed at the bistro, or like stayed in the building there somewhere, while they were investigating the castle ruins and trying to figure out. I assume they were trying to recover the amulet as well, which is like they were talking about an heirloom that they didn't have access to or something. There was 5 of them. And we know that it was also 5 babies that were on the altar in the intro at Stonehenge when all the druids self-immolated, let's say, to grant them some kind of power. The rites that have been, the murders that we've seen evidence of are based on druidic rites where they've like consumed the flesh of their victims of, ritual sacrifices using a golden sickle. So, I don't think Brent has partaken in the consumption of human flesh, because I think we would know about that. But he must be in some way associated with this clan, this cult, somehow. There has to be some reasoning going on here. So that's where we're at. Your co-workers are having some problems with monitors and stuff. Don't really have those problems because you run Xorg instead of Wayland. Yeah, I'm running Wayland, and that might be part of the problem. It's Wayland, and I'm using an NVIDIA card, which we already know NVIDIA card drivers are not very good on Linux at the moment. But to be fair, it's been fairly stable for me, to be honest. Like, I've had some issues. I'm still trying to resolve some problems on Linux here and there. So it's not perfect, but, I was resolving problems on Windows too, so it's not like that's completely unique to the Linux platform or anything. Anyway, hi NabThatCat, good to see you. I'm starting to predict that plot twist. We might be part of the problem, Herbal Dance, that's right. Alright, so there is a grandfather clock here, with Roman numerals on the face. I don't know why that's important, but it is what he says when it's a pendulum clock with a Roman face.
An old pendulum clock with a Roman face.
Interesting, yes. Important? Maybe not. What else is in here? Are we missing anything? It doesn't look like we are.
Mr. Blake seems to be a man of taste. Still, I wouldn't buy a thing like that.
A man of taste, but I wouldn't spend the money on it.
An old pendulum clock with a Roman face.
I don't have anything in my inventory that makes sense to use on the clock, so I won't do that for now. Let's just talk to Blake.
Well, go on then. I can't wait to hear what happened.
I found the amulet. It was walled up in the Lord's mausoleum.
Really? It really does exist then? And you've got it?
In before he doesn't tell him about the salt. Well, he's not... The obvious thing for our character to do right now is say, well, I heard this weird story about a guy throwing salt at a castle which destroyed it, so I tried it on the mausoleum, and that worked for me too. And that's how I actually recovered the amulet. But we're not going to tell that story. It's just not going to happen. which is stupid. Like, obviously our character should say that to this historian, like, dude, this is weird. This is what happened. What do you think? Like, you're the expert on this subject, right? And he'll be like, what the hell? We've got to experiment with this. Let's get on the ferry right now. Like, you know, you would think like that something would happen. But nothing's going to happen. We're not going to talk about it. It's never going to come up in conversation. So Halligan is not a man of taste. I mean, he might be a man of taste, but he's just not a man of means. Perhaps that's the problem. He doesn't have the money to afford the clock. Everything of that. Amulet got stolen. Yeah, the amulet totally got stolen. Yeah, we could see it coming. It was telegraphed to the point that like we could have predicted it before the game even started. That's how strong the telegraph was that it was about to be stolen. We were in the boat, in the cabin. We're like, we go to leave, and he's like, oh, I can't leave while I've got the amulet in my pocket. It's too dangerous to carry it around. And then we had to find a hiding spot. We found a hiding spot, and then it just, like, faded to black, showed us the outside of the exterior of the boat for a minute, and then showed us the inside of the cabin again, and it's ransacked, and he's like, oh, no, I've been robbed. And yeah, it's gone. So, yeah, it was a total setup by the game designers. Didn't give us a chance to solve that problem at all. You know, even though it was really obvious that it was going to happen. I think they should have just made that entire thing just a cutscene, because it was stupid. Like, it was a waste of time, you know? Like, we could have just not dealt with that. I could have been like, oh, look, you got robbed. Too bad. Instead of making me participate in the stupidity, they should have just made it happen. And then I could complain about it from the other side of the coin, which is normally what we do when you're, like, playing a video game and, like, suddenly, like, you get captured off screen or whatever, and it's like, dude, I've just been shooting, like, 500 of these mooks, and, like, one of them caught me somehow? Like, it doesn't make sense. And now I've lost all my inventory? Oh, great, okay. You know, but, like, that's cutscene damage. It's not making you participate in the failure. Anyway, which this game made us do. We had to participate in our downfall. Assaulting a building? That's a crime. Yeah, we assaulted it for sure. Emphasis on the salt. Is that an amulet in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? It's definitely an amulet. Multi-choice game where nothing different happens. Yeah, those fake choice games, those are great too, aren't they? Also, like how Halligan said that the thief was still on the ship, and if they get to harbor, yeah, forever lost, and the cutscene ended with a map screen on England. Yeah, exactly. Halligan's useless, apparently. Execation, hello, good to see you there on YouTube. Welcome. Execation says hi, everyone, over on the YouTube chat. Execation saying hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you. I noticed partway through last stream, Execation, that you had posted a couple of messages I didn't respond to. I'll try and be better at it today. I'm sorry if I miss it. I think you can, like, at me, maybe. I think you may be able to at me. I'm not sure. If you want to get my attention on the YouTube chat. A couple of people saying hi to you too, although you can see it on the screen above my head. So, there you go. Slayer King, g'day. Good to see you too. Welcome. All right, let's progress. Sorry, I'm getting a little there's a lot that I need to get off my chest to start the game. I'll try not to provide too much commentary. I want to progress the plot, so we're gonna get into it.
Well, I did have it, but it was stolen from me.
Stolen? How did that happen?
No idea. I hid it in my cabin during the crossing. Someone broke in and rummaged through all my luggage.
Was anything else missing?
No, not a thing.
Someone must have been following you.
I didn't notice anyone. Who could have known I'd been looking for an amulet in that godforsaken dump?
Certain people may be taking a great interest in your investigations, Mr. Halligan. Do not underestimate the power of the Druids.
Do not underestimate the power of the Druids. Fort Max, hello, good to see you there. Welcome. Fort Max is also saying hi to you, Twitch chat. I'm sure everybody's also greeting you in return. I bet the cat is the culprit, as revenge for catnapping it. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. It was the cat all along. I don't know. Perhaps it was just a case of ordinary petty theft. No, I don't think so. I haven't met anyone who looked like a druid so far. I like that one. That's a really dumb answer. Mr. Blake, are you saying the Druids stole the amulet? That's absurd. Yeah, let's play dumb, I guess.
Mr. Blake, are you saying the Druids stole the amulet? That's absurd.
The amulet is vital to the perfection of their ritual. Believe me, we're not the only ones with a particular interest in the amulet. The Druids are after it just as much.
I thought the Druids ceased to exist 1,000 years ago.
It seems there are still some left after all. Just as I suspected, they are among us now. They never left us in the first place.
That's right, Foxhole Research. These are not the druids you're looking for. All is well, thank you, Foxhole Research. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, no, I was saying at the start of the stream, I'm actually really intrigued by the game. After the last stream, I went and did a bunch of independent research. I'm going to use quotes around that, because I just read some crap on the internet, like Wikipedia and whatever else I could dig up, and watched a couple of YouTube videos about Druids and history around that. Because I wanted to just, like, see how much of the game is, like, projecting from historical facts, or if they're just completely wholesale writing whatever they feel like. And it seems like there are a few key points that do indicate that they did have some grounding in what was commonly held in historical facts at the time. Which is interesting. Interesting. You're on their list? Whose list? The Druids list? Oh no. The Druids are still a mystery for me. Yeah, at the moment they're still mysterious Druids in the game. I mean, they're still mysterious to me, in fact. Yeah. There's not a lot. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about the history stuff. I'll just say there's not a lot on the historic record of first-hand or even artifacts that indicate, like, the Druidic culture's, like, details. It's all very second-hand and stuff like that, the kind of knowledge that we end up seeing. I wouldn't look into it too much. Yeah, you're probably right. I gotta be careful. All right. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know. Oh wait, what? Have I forgotten what this guy just said to me? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it was just a case of no. Okay, all right. I haven't met anyone who looked like a druid so far. Let's go with that one.
I haven't met anyone who looked like a Druid so far.
No, Mr. Halligan. You won't recognize the inheritors by their cloaks and sickles. They're people, just like you and me. They could be powerful industrialists, high-ranking politicians, or influential military men, people in key positions of society.
What can I do then? I can't possibly check up on the entire upper class of British society looking for a couple of Druids.
No, but it may be worth your while to keep an eye on groups of neo-Druids. If anyone tries to justify their claims to the Druids' inheritance, they will.
Neo-Druids? What are they? I learned about Neo-Druids today.
Neo-Druids? What are they?
There are a number of groups around claiming to be the Druids' rightful successors. They're organized in orders, like Templars or Freemasons.
Like Templars or Freemasons. The hand gesture animations are brilliant. They're very unnatural. Tell me more about these Neo-Druids. Thank you. I'll see what I can make of it. Do you know the names of any of these groups? What do these groups do?
What do these groups do?
Oh, most of them are just harmless societies who still adhere to the Druids' customs and try to adapt the spiritual ideal of Druidism to the modern age. They're quite public societies and are always trying to find new members for their cause.
Interesting.
Do you know the names of any of these groups?
Certainly. My book describes many of them, but I don't believe any of these groups would go as far as to commit ritual murders.
This guy's just pushing his book on us. Like, oh yeah, you can find out more in my book. Man, I should write a book. And every time somebody asks me a question, I say, well, in my book, I talk all about that. I should definitely do that. That'd be great. Definitely a good way to sell copies of my book. Druidism? Is that really a word? I guess it is. Yeah. I guess it is? Yeah, it would be, right? I think it would be. If it's yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to ask more questions, but apparently we're ending the conversation.
Thank you, Mr.
I'll
Blake.
just have to talk to him again.
That's all for now.
Very well, Mr. Halligan.
It's not all for now.
Good luck.
It's not all for now.
Well, go on then. I can't wait to hear what happened.
I found the amulet. It was walled up and...
Show me.
Well, someone...
Was
No.
someone...
I didn't. Who could have...
Certain do not...
I don't know why I have to go through the entire conversation again.
I can't see!
Oh, hello! And welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like. Or if you want to jump in the chat and say hello, there's a really good community here and lots of lovely people. If you want to say hello, I'm sure you'll be greeted warmly. Otherwise, no problem. Take care and enjoy the lurking if you want. Thanks for the follow. I do appreciate that support. Okay, so I wanted to go with this one. This was the other option I didn't get to do.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it was just a case of ordinary petty theft.
I very much doubt it, Mr. Halligan.
Yeah, me too.
Nobody else knew of our conversation. You were followed. And now the amulet has fallen into the wrong hands.
That's a pretty
now
big assumption,
nothing can
but probably
stop the
right.
perfection of the ritual.
Whoa, nothing can stop them? I mean, maybe we can? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, anyway, we've heard what we needed to hear, so that's enough. I like how when I dismiss the conversation, his head just sort of like slowly points towards the desk in shame or something like, or disappointment. And now he's just reading, so it doesn't look like that anymore. But it did for a second.
That won't help either.
I don't get to show him the bone. That's pretty disappointing. Are there any objects that I can interact with in this scene? Just got to make sure there's not like some object to look at or something. Yeah, it seems like no. Wikipedia seems to mention Druidism a couple of times in the article about Druids. Yeah. Did I miss anything? Have you solved the riddle so far? We've done pretty good, Piggy Platypus, but yeah, no progress today. I've only just started, and I've actually spent a lot more time talking than I had intended to, so we're still working our way through it. I do wonder if there's like a specific book on this shelf that I should click on. Like this one looks pretty prominent.
Books. A lot of books.
So does this one.
And they're almost all historical works.
This one's interesting. This one right here.
Books. A lot of books.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything out of the book situation right now. Maybe someday we will. So I want to get Arthur Blake's book, I suppose. I actually don't have a direction
That
to take
armchair looks really
right now,
comfortable. I
either.
could do with one of them in my office.
In his office. That's really funny. That definitely suits his character, I think. What's his image? This is a ship. I don't think there's any point to this.
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Yeah.
An oil painting. An oil painting.
It's not quite to my taste, though. Alright, I suppose we're going to move on and just find a new venue to visit. I don't know where we're going to go yet. Probably Scotland Yard. Maybe we'll try the museum again. I don't see why we would go back to Epping Forest right now. So, yeah, let's just swing by the museum. I don't think that we're going to get any activity here, but you never know, right? Also, I kind of want to check on the homeless man and see if he's still asleep. Yeah, he seems to be. Hey, he's moving. He's not dead. Okay, I was worried he was deceased, but he's actually moving. Steve Malowski, good to see you. If only we were a competent detective to catch the thieves. If only, yeah. Must be in the wind, moving his hair or something. He's actually dead, yeah. Do we know anything about the miss of the drug yet? Mystery of the Druids, damn autocorrect. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do. We know something about the mystery of the Druids, but not enough yet. We've actually used very powerful druidic magic as in the course of our investigation. We haven't mentioned it to anybody. It's pretty much a non-event as far as I can tell, and I'm pretty sure it's never going to come up in conversation. We've demonstrated an extremely powerful druidic magic has been able to be used by our main character by throwing salt on a mausoleum, which totally destroyed it, exposing the innards of that mausoleum and allowing us to recover the magical amulet of the Druids. Well, maybe it's magical. We don't really know what it is, but that's weird. That is weird. Alright, can we go in here? we
Locked.
do not appear to be able to go in. I think we might be heading towards the office problems that I was trying to solve at the start of the game. Must be in the wind. Yeah, the wind moving his hair. Right. Sorry, I already forgot that part of the conversation. Okay. So, we have no money. Famously, we've lost our wallet. We don't know where it is. So let's just check our office and see if there's any, thing in there. What now? Hi, good to see you. If only you had some salt for the door. Yeah, we could just blast it. I mean, well, the problem is if we threw salt on the museum, the entire museum would collapse, not just the door. So you gotta use our druidic powers sparingly, right? Nothing's changed in here, as far as I can tell. I don't see any obvious signs that somebody's left a message, although the office is such a mess, like, we would miss it if somebody did leave a message. They'd have to pin it to our dartboard or something for us to notice it. Alright, let's go check out some other areas of the office. What do I have in my inventory right now, by the way?
Janet's ugly scarf, wrapped up in a plastic bag.
I never did get a fish. Not sure how important that is, but, let's check Janet's office. Okay, nothing particularly looks different here either. I'm not going to harass Janet right now. Maybe later we'll harass her. The hovering man is so funny. I just realized they're also using stenciled shadows, which is kind of cool. I think they're just projected straight down, though. I don't think they're taking into account the light sources. It's a pretty good effect, though.
Lowry's files. Neatly and tidily filed. Books. He's got books. They're probably just for show. Books. This is Lowry's world. Cars.
Can I use the phone? I can't use the phone. Takes one to know one. What now? I mean, look, I know where everything is in my mess as well. So, I'm just saying, from my perspective, I can't see anything in there other than the mess. Like, yeah, it's not my mess, it's his mess. Janet's ugly scarf, so much disdain in that sentence. It really is disdainful, you're right. But the thing is, like, it was just a green scarf before. It was never referred to as ugly until we stuffed it into this bag. And it's also changed color. It seems to be white now.
Chief?
What is it now, Halligan?
Okay, this is not helpful. I thought we might get some new dialogue options now that we've done part of the investigation, but apparently not. So, I guess it's incumbent on us to figure out what to do next. The chief is like the core problem for the entire office. Everybody in the entire office is a bastard and hates each other. So, it's basically, that's the chief's problem.
I think Chris needs it.
He hasn't solved anything.
Hey, Halligan. How'd you get on with Miss Turner? Are you going to see her again?
You could say that.
What? Really? Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
And could she help you with the bones?
I think so. I'm on a new trail.
I see. Sounds mysterious.
It is, Chris, it is. Perhaps I'll tell you when I find out more.
All right, Halligan. Good luck anyway.
Thanks.
Why are we speaking so conspiratorially?
Are you alright, Halligan? How are you getting on?
Yeah, everything's fine. Thanks.
Oh man, I got no more dialogue options.
Here you go, Chris. Have a look at this.
I forgot that crashes the game. I forgot we're not allowed to show Chris our bone a second time. Oh man. I totally forgot. That's on me. Did I get the amulet back? Not yet, phase 90. I don't know if or when we will. Let me just reset this screen. Sorry about this. Completely my fault. Whoops, that's the wrong wrong thing. Hang on, 1 second, sorry. Here we go. There you go. Mike, you know not to show him your bone. Yeah, I should have known, right? I should have known not to show him my bone. The layman's pile is simply a method of last in, first out system. Yeah, can be. The Druids send their regards. Yeah, it was the Druids all along. Oh no. Yeah, we got boned by showing the guy our bone. I guess I gotta go through this dialogue tree again, just to make sure we cover everything.
Well, go on then.
I'll just press escape a lot.
Well, no, I didn't. Who?
Certain
Mr.
They are.
Oops.
Oh,
You now.
I haven't met
The people.
what?
No.
Neo-Druids?
They're a number. They're organ.
Okay.
What are the...
Oh, they're
Tell me...
like some of them do a lot of charitable work as well. But there are some really dubious associations going around, combining the Druids' customs with occult rites. Rumors say that there is such a sect at large somewhere in London.
Well, that's actually news. Maybe we missed that last time?
Do we know who belongs to that group?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't anyway. The Order always observes the strictest rules of secrecy. Nobody knows how many members the Order has or what they get up to. Even its name is a mystery.
In London, you said? Do you know where I might find these people?
I've no idea. All I know is that the only people who know anything about the Order refer to it as the Circle.
Yeah, that's what I refer to my secret groups as.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can make of it.
Good. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call on me. Anytime you like.
Everybody in the group's a jerk, though.
One more thing, Mr. Blake.
Yes,
I get the impression this business could get pretty dangerous from now on.
yes. Very likely, Mr. Halligan.
It may be safer for both of us if we let someone else in on the matter. Please call Melanie Turner in Oxford and tell her the whole story. Make sure she learns everything you've told me. She works at the Anthropological Museum. Her number's in the phone book. And tell her I'll get in touch with her myself as soon as possible. Would you do that for me?
Of course, Mr. Halligan.
Get her to call
Good
me.
luck.
That'll be way more efficient.
I've got a few more questions regarding the theft of the amulet. Mr. Blake,
The amulet.
I thought...
It seems just as they are among us now.
Oh,
You
I haven't...
the people in
What? I can't...
no. If
Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to this
Neo-Druids?
Neo-Druids
What are
conversation
they?
part.
there are a
'cause there's
number
probably
of
options
groups
we didn't
around
select last
claiming
time.
to be the Druids' rightful successors.
We've made
They're
progress,
organized
though.
in
This
orders
is actually a
like
good thing that we
Templars
crashed.
or Freemasons.
I had run off and not solved this part of the conversation, so that was just fortunate.
Tell me more about these Neo-Druids.
Like I said, the Neo-Druids try to live their lives according to ancient Druid ideals. Some of them do a lot of charitable work as well. But there are some really dubious associations going around, combining the Druids' customs with occult rites. Rumors say that there is such a sect at large somewhere in London.
So, what else can we find out about them? That was it. Okay, that was basically it. We already got both of
Do
these
we know who
options.
belongs to that group?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't anyway. The Order always observes the strictest rules of
Hey, entry
secrecy.
tempest.
Nobody
Good to see
knows how many members the Order has or what they get up to. Even its name is a
Catherine Solomon.
mystery.
If these are occult wrongs, then I don't want to be occult rights.
Where did he get that wallpaper from? An Indian restaurant.
I can see why you might say that. Thank you very much, TARDIS Mechanic, for 27 months of support. I do appreciate it. One thing I love, I like, you know, like, there's sometimes, like, there used to be, back in the day, I don't know if they're still around, I haven't really looked, but there used to be, like, Tumblr sites that would be, like, dedicated to, like, you know, video game meat, or video game vending machines, or something like that, and then you could go and, like, look at, like, all these video game vending machines, like, there needs to be one dedicated to wallpaper patterns, and reproductions of the wallpaper patterns, so that you could put them in your own house if you wanted to. Because, like, sometimes they're really, really cool, and I wouldn't mind having it in my house, you know? But yeah, no, you're right. That is some serious wallpaper right there. Thank you, TARDIS Mechanic, for the 27 months of support. I do appreciate it. Detective looks like Kaz from Supernatural. Oh yeah, Castiel, a little bit. I can kind of see that. Yeah, costumes on point for it. Angelus, thank you for the raid. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. What were you up to today, Angelus? Oops. Angelus 5. Ah, some more UFO 50. Very nice. A Tactics. A Tactics sounds like a good one. Did I type something wrong? Oh, I did. Hang on. There it is. You've been streaming on your new PC setup? Nice. What's the new PC specs? Always interested to hear that sort of stuff. I'd say the wallpaper's really aggressive. It is a powerful wallpaper. It's a very powerful wallpaper. But it has a cool pattern to it too. Like it's got like these floral sort of patterns with leaves and such. Nice colors too. Very powerful wallpaper. One of the childhood homes that I lived in, we only lived in this one for a little while, but the bedroom that I got was the first time I got my own bedroom, because I had shared with my brother up until this point. It had a very garish silver and lime green patterned wallpaper. It was horrendous. I hated it so much, but it was my own room, so I didn't complain. You like that wallpaper? Yeah, it's very, like I said, powerful is what I would say. Some people would like it, and I think it might put some people off, but yeah. I think it works with this decor, for sure. It's very... His decor is very well tied together. Yeah, silver and lime green. No word of a lie there. It was really a... I don't know, like, why that wallpaper exists. It was very strange. So, I guess, like, very 70s-ish, I would say. I don't even know if 70s is the right era. I have no idea what era spewed forth that disgusting design, but it was very bad. My grandparents had a bathroom with pea green fittings. That sounds like a 50s thing to me, or a 60s thing. Okay, so you think... sorry, thank you, Mr... Alright, in London. Yeah, look, let's...
In London, you said? Do you know where I might find these people?
I've no idea.
The Circle.
All I know is that the only people who know anything about the Order refer to it as the Circle.
Wallpaper and wood is Edwardian, I think. Yeah, I guess so. I'm really not good with the terms like that, like Victorian, Edwardian, whatever. But yeah. More like 1900. Oh, like pea color? Pea green color. You gotta be careful when you say that. Pea green color is from the early 19th, what is that, 20th century? I always get 20th century and 18th century and stuff like that mixed up, so I should probably just say 1900s. You haven't heard of the Circle of Neo-Druids? Sounds like you're out of the loop on... Oh, out of the loop, come on.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can...
Good.
Alright.
One more.
Yeah.
I get the impression this...
Right.
Yes.
It may be safe. Please call me. Make sure
Turn
she works
on.
and tell her...
Yada,
Would you
yada,
do that
yada.
for me?
Of course.
Alright. I think we need to just make a move now. Like, that's probably what we were trying to do all along. Luckily, the game crashed because I showed my bone to Chris Hecker again. Save 9. Famous video game developer Chris Hecker. And also Scotland Yard forensics scientist. And an investigator. I can't copy and paste system info. There's just too much stuff to tell you. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Intel processor, wish it would let me copy and paste system info. Yeah, no worries, it's all good. Does it have a lot of RAM? Good graphics card, maybe? So no new locales, but I think if we just go straight to the museum, maybe we can now gain access to the museum. Although it still appears that that is going to be a no. I'll probably have to contact her directly. Perhaps this is like, this is where the phone conversation, the phone puzzle picks up in the office, perhaps. Where we need to like, figure out a way to distract, what's his name? Lowry.
Locked.
Locked. Alright, off to Scotland Yard. Running animation certainly sounds...
Halligan! Into my office at once!
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Alright, we're cutscening. Yeah, no, you're right, TARDIS. This run cycle is pretty
Halligan! Come on in. I suppose we should be glad that you drop in now and then.
What's the matter, Chief?
You know, Halligan, I was just asking myself what you've been doing.
I've been investigating, Chief.
Well, have you? And do you know what I've been doing? I've been dismissing loads of press people, worried citizens, and politicians from my office. The phone hasn't stopped ringing since this morning. The mayor's been to my office, and I haven't seen much of you.
It's
when
your
do you
job,
expect
Chief.
to come up with results?
You're supposed to deal with the press and the
What are you
mayor
waiting
and
for?
stuff.
Me to play the game?
My job
Shut up!
is to do the conduct the
Moron.
investigation. Your job is to make sure that we're presenting a positive image. You're the chief, not me. I'm doing my job. You deal with that stuff. Why are they such tremendous jerks all the time? I don't know. The introduction paragraphs about our character in the manual says that we're a loser. That's all I know. The story and main character, Scotland Yard detective Brent Halligan, is rather an unusual sort of character. A bit of a loner, rather unsuccessful in his job, noted as an odd sort in his department, and written off as a loser by the female sex. I quote. I don't know why it uses terminology like that, but you know, it was the 2000s. I don't know, a product of its time. Everyone needs some extra fiber. What? Where did that come from? I wonder if it's that mausoleum we destroyed. No, he doesn't care about the mausoleum. Yeah, no, nobody cares about that. Nobody's even gonna... It's not gonna be mentioned at all. It's not gonna be mentioned. Like, it's never coming up ever again. We used druidic magic, and it will not come up in the rest of the entire game. Unless, like, you know, later in the game we do some more druidic magic, but we're never gonna talk about the mausoleum again. I'm pretty much sure of it. 32 gigabytes of physical memory. That's pretty awesome. It's a pretty decent amount of RAM you got there. Says here in the file, loser. All makes sense. Yep, we're just supposed to go with that. I don't know why people are being such jerks to us, though. It doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Did I miss something in the chat? I probably did. Sorry if I have. I'm trying to keep up at the same time as I'm playing the video game. All the others seem more like losers. Yeah, everybody in this office is a loser except me. I'm the only good person in this office. Blowing up the mausoleum is low on the list of incidents with Halligan. I mean, we did steal somebody's 800 franc fishing rod and their bait bucket, so... Or I guess fishing bucket, whatever. So, you know, there has been other crimes on our spree over there in Carmore. we went on a little bit of a crime spree over there, including breaking and entering, destruction of property, theft, animal cruelty. That might be it. I don't know. That might be all that we did. Several crimes. You'll get a report at the end of the week. I'm getting there, Chief, but it takes time. Right, yeah, we also poisoned a man. But that, before we went over there. So that's true as well. My favorite Simpsons line, everyone's stupid except me. It's a good line. Despite having new PC, I had to fiddle with OBS to get the stream properly just once. I would like to get it at PC and OBS works properly without tweaks. There's always something you gotta do with OBS.
I'm getting there, Chief, but it takes time.
Takes time? Takes time? Will I ever get to hear anything else from a detective? Where the heck have you been, Halligan?
This guy is the worst boss in the universe. This guy is so bad.
You'll get a report at the end of the week.
The end of the week? Why not at the end of the month or at the end of the year?
Hey, thanks, boss.
I want
I'll
the
take
results
that.
on my desk tomorrow morning, Halligan. And now,
Wait, what happened to the end
I
of the
want
year?
to know where you've been all this time.
You'll find out when you read the report I'm going to write.
Don't be impertinent, Detective. As your chief, I'm entitled to ask you about the results of investigations and your proceedings whenever I like.
Yes, Chief, of course.
That sounds better. Otherwise, I could have you write a report about every single step of your proceedings, and I think you know that.
Very well, then. I was visiting an expert on Druids.
You were what? Halligan, have you lost your marbles?
Why did you say
You're not
that?
supposed to be indulging in your hobbies. You're supposed to be solving the skeleton murders.
Like, of all the things you could have said and the way you could have presented it, this guy's obviously got it in for us. You don't open with that. You say, during the course of our investigation, we found that there was some evidence left on one of the bones at the crime scene that we were investigating. We had it analysed by an expert anthropologist who identified that it could have been linked to some ritualistic murders that potentially are linked to, the Druidic tradition, with neo-Druids being around. So I consulted with this neo-Druid expert as well. And then you don't sound like a complete idiot as much. There's not much logical in this game. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe we are a loser. Could show him my bone. I don't know. The boss doesn't like our bone, I don't think. I've been hunting for wizards would sound better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe your attitude should recede as fast as your hairline. That's a good comeback. I mean, we could definitely go that direction. All that stuff's in the report. We haven't written yet. Yeah, of course. A few years back, someone did a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style riffing of this game. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that. This is like the most exposure I've had to this game is during the course of me actually just playing it. So,
Is that all, Chief?
No, that is not all. One of the phone calls this morning was from the 4th District in Oxford.
Uh-huh. And?
A beggar has been to see them. He claimed that
Yeah.
somebody had first put him to sleep and then robbed him. And
Yep.
do you know who that person was?
it was me.
No, a man who calls himself Detective Halligan! Our colleagues looked into the Central Personal Database, and guess what? They found a man by the name of Detective Halligan, and he works for my department! What do you say to that?
G'day, Deluxe Paint Tim. We're just getting chewed out by our boss. When did you receive the phone call?
When did you receive the phone call from our colleagues?
Oh, less than half an hour ago. Have you any idea how embarrassed I was about the affair? The colleague I talked to said that the beggar still had some of the substance he'd been knocked out with. Medical alcohol with apple juice. Halligan,
Weird.
please tell me you didn't do it.
I had nothing to do with it, Chief. Honestly.
Well, I hope so, for your benefit. From now on, I expect you to start looking into the case at hand.
I am!
Okay, Chief. I read you.
Indeed? Excellent, Detective. Then get out and do your job. And Halligan, if I should hear that you are conducting your investigations in any dubious or illegal way, I'll take you off the case immediately.
Understood, Chief.
Boss, I need a wallet. Do you know
Chief?
where my wallet
What is it now, Halligan?
Oh,
Okay, I'm going. Sorry, sir.
this is so funny. I don't know what to do with this guy. Oh my gosh. But at least things are progressing, right? The plot is moving forward. I should say I don't want to go through that conversation again. So if I happen to crash the game or something, we'll go with save 10. Man, we're really rapidly racking up those save numbers, aren't we? You never know when we might need to roll back to one, though, because of soft locking potential. I mean, this game purportedly doesn't have those, but who knows? You see, Mike, you actually made all the negative moral choices, thus showing us that you are naturally an awful person. Hey, look, I might be. I might be. Good to see you there, Helene. Welcome. Phil Collins. Our boss is Phil Collins. He might be. Like, it's just, like, literally is Phil Collins, digitized. He is a guy who doesn't give him access for information because he wants him to do old-fashioned investigating. Yeah, and then I go and do old-fashioned investigating, and he tells me I shouldn't be. You have to give the game credit for pointing out that adventure game logic would get you in trouble. Yeah, I mean, credit where it's due, I guess.
Hey, Halligan. How'd you get on with Miss Turner? Are you going to see her again?
You could say that.
What? Really?
I don't know what I think about this
Congratulations,
dialogue.
mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
And could she help you with the bones?
I think so. I'm on a new trail.
I see. Sounds mysterious.
It is, Chris.
Miss
it
Turner's
is.
a professional, Chris.
Perhaps I'll tell you when I find out more.
All right,
She's
Halligan.
helping with the case.
Good luck anyway.
Thanks.
Give her some respect. I'm not going to show him my bone because it's going to crash the game.
Just keep that yourself.
Yeah, I will. I won't tell anybody about the juice. How we poisoned the man with the juice with your help. I won't mention it. Bad Mike. Old-fashioned beggar poisoning to progress our case. Yeah, that's right. Good to see you, Mama Sedius. Can you show me the bone again? Otherwise, you can't progress my... Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. There ain't no bone showing here. What year was the game? 2001 this game came out. I think it's set in, like, about that era. It's like 99 to 2001 sort of era is when the game is set. I don't know if we've got a date, actually, that we can look at. It would be nice if we had a date to look at in-game. But, yeah. It may actually tell us in the intro here or something. There are some dates on the case files, I know that much. So, actually, if I look at the case file dates, I can tell you... 19th of the 7th, 99 was when the original suspect in this case was put in prison. Guilty, skeleton butcher sentenced to life in prison. And that was the front page of The Sun on the 19th of the 7th, 1999. And this is after that, so it could be 99, it could be 2000, but it wouldn't be too much after that, I don't think. Alright, is the conversation going to be different now? Because we've kind of like, it feels like we've crossed a line with that cutscene. Things might be slightly different.
Hello, Janet.
I love how she just breaks her neck to look at us when we start talking. Yeah, this is no different right now. I'm not going to deep dive into the conversation tree because I assume it's going to be about the same. So we'll just go and move around the office a little bit and see what else has changed, potentially. Mate, I would really like to have my wallet, though. It would be good to have a source of funds to use.
Detective rule number 1. In London, you need 2 coats.
Oh, message on the machine. This could be interesting. What I might do is just save here, actually. I'll just save over the other save game. Where is it? 10. Save. Yes. And let's do this. Is it playing?
Brent? Hello? Is that you? It's your mother.
Why?
You know, I hate these modern talking machines.
How old is
Haven't
Brent's
heard
mother?
anything from you for months
She's like
now,
400
Brent.
years old.
Is that any way to treat your mother?
Brent looks like
Aunt
he's in his
Annie's
like mid
celebrating
20s.
her 75th
Late 20s,
birthday
maybe.
at the weekend. We have both been invited. You will come,
His aunt's
Won't you?
75. Was it-
Brent. And please, wear something smart. Do me a favor.
Oh, God. That's all I need.
what's up with Mum? Why is Mum ancient? She should be like what? At latest like 50 to 60 sort of age, probably. Like on average, you should be around that age, right? For the age that we assume Brent is.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
The Chief. I'm glad I've got that behind me.
Halligan? This is Miller. Damn it, where are you? Do I have to speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you? If by any chance you happen to turn up in this department, I want to see you in my office.
Oh, man. Brent, it's your mother calling from the past. She sounds like a Victorian ghost. Yeah, she does.
Let me give you some good advice, Detective Halligan. Don't interfere with our affairs. It wouldn't be very healthy.
What? Who was that?
Who was that? Weird.
Hello, Mr. Halligan. This is Melanie Turner speaking. I was wondering why I hadn't heard from you, but Mr. Blake just called and told me everything. I'm out and about quite a lot at the moment, and you may have difficulties trying to get me on the phone. But if you need me, just leave a message. See you later.
Okay. The voice actor for Halligan also did the voiceover.
Hi,
for one of
Guy.
the- Hi, Pi. Good to see you. Pi
Morning,
Lawson.
sir.
Good morning, Refraction. Gee, you two are cheeky, coming in at the same time. It's like you're conspiring or something. What's up? Good to see you both. Hope you're well. Hope you're independently going both well. Voice actor for Halligan's one of your favorite city builder games, Imperium Romanum. He has such a satisfying upclass twist to his voice. Interesting. I had been informed that he was a German voice actor, but perhaps he is, perhaps he's not. Interesting. Can't believe Miller is also an evil druid. He might be. He might be part of it. Coordinated attack. Wasn't conspired, but great minds think alike. Yeah, I guess so. It's good to see you both. I hope you're both very well.
Hello, sir. This is Al's Pizza Palace. Your account from last quarter has not yet been paid.
What?
It amounts to £275.
Wait, 1
Please
month.
see to it within the next few days, otherwise we will have to stop serving you.
Wait.
£275? Wow, that's my personal record.
Personal record? Wait, so he did £275 worth of pizza in a month. I actually don't know how much pizza that is, because I don't know how to translate pounds to pizza. And this is like 90s dollars, 2000s dollars. It's not modern day dollars. So that's probably even more than you think it is. Yeah, pizza. Yeah. That's like 2 pizzas. Okay, I wanted to listen to, I think it was number 5.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
Alright, let's do it. So, obviously my thought process here is dialing in Lowry and getting Miller to call him into his office.
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
Oh, of course, sir. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
What an idiot. Stealing the scissors coming up. I'll save as number 11 now. All right, there we go. Yoink. How come I can't use the phone?
Lowry's phone.
Maybe I just don't need to use the phone yet. Alright, I've trimmed that. I'm not giving the scissors back. They're mine now. That Lowry was such a douche, I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. Do I have anything worth copying?
I can't do that.
He doesn't know how.
That won't help either.
That's brilliant. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? In the UK in the late 90s, 2000s, pizzas were about 8 to 9 pounds. So, probably 30 pizzas then. That's a pizza a day. That's wild. Hey, Sudden Life. Yeah, the channel redeems are off at the moment, just while I'm still working on stuff, setting things up with a new PC, and I haven't got those things all hooked up yet. I need to take, like, a weekend off or something like that, and just focus on getting that stuff done. Sorry about that. What redemption were you after, Sudden Life? Maybe we can do an impromptu redemption with just using your words, I guess. Halligan's not a fan of cooking. Yeah, he does not cook. Why would the pizza company give him that much credit? He's a good customer, obviously. I just wish you could find our wallet, because I know we're going to need money again at some point.
My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it. My writing desk. My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
Pizza places also do kebabs, so if we throw in the odd gyro to balance it, all he eats is questionable meat. Yeah, probably. Just wanted to unlock an achievement.
I stuck my finger in
That's
the
the
hole.
hardest one to do.
Nothing happened.
I don't have that set up at all, unfortunately. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Thank you. I will try and get that stuff up and running again soon. I just been a bit... I was going to say lazy. I've been a bit too busy to get it sorted out. I was planning on not moving to Linux until everything was perfectly ready. And somebody gave me some shade over it. And I was like, you know what? I'll just move to Linux and we'll just see what happens and what I can and can't get working in time. And we're pretty much at that state right now. You reckon he's back in his office, Lowry? He is. Okay, we'll just leave him alone. Don't mention the scissors. And we'll go now get our report signed. You love that I moved to Linux and retro gaming from it? Yeah, it's working. So far. There are a few things that I find a little frustrating, which I will talk about at some point. I might even just do a quick little video about retro gaming on Linux or something like that and put it on YouTube, because there's a lot of thoughts that I have that I probably should write down before I talk about. Otherwise, I'll just ramble like I usually do. You know, very rambly. It'd be a cool vid for YouTube. Yeah, okay. I'll try and put something together. It's like, people talk about retro gaming being, like, really good on Linux because of all of the emulation of different platforms. But when it comes to, like, Windows gaming and DOS gaming, it all basically works. It's just not, there's definitely easier paths on Windows at the moment still, which is interesting. Because all the other stuff is, frankly, probably a lot easier on Linux, I think. Like, there's whole distros for Raspberry Pi that you can run Linux and have retro emulation up and running. And of course, you can then create all of the ROMs of all of your actual physical games that you own and and put them on the device. Can't even get decade-old games to run on Lubuntu. Yeah, I'm running Kubuntu, and I'm obviously having no problems right now. I think Linux support via Proton and Wine for old Windows games is probably a little better than modern Windows is. Like, you know, you have to mess around a fair bit on modern Windows to get older games working. So, yeah. Maybe you've just had some bad luck there with Grim Fandango. As I'm going to switch to Linux soon, as I'm done with uni stuff, not switching systems while I'm still working on the thesis. Yeah, don't mess with the thesis computer. Leave it as it is. In fact, make sure you're backing up your thesis stuff as much as you can. At least for me, if I want everything to be ready before I switch, it will become a forever project. That's why it is. It was starting to become a bit of a forever project for me. I was a bit annoyed that I hadn't switched already. It wasn't just because of comments that I received. I did just genuinely want to get it done. So yeah, I just need to find a couple of weekends to spend some time doing a few things to set stuff up. Anyway.
Chief, I've got an 88M9 order form for stationery here.
For stationery? You need new stationery again? Halligan, you'll lead this department to financial ruin someday, do you know that?
Yes, sir. No, sir, it's nothing extravagant. I could do with a new pencil sharpener, that's all.
When will you learn to take better care of your things, Halligan? Scotland Yard can't print its own money. Every month the accounts department gives me a hard time because of the deficit. Our budget for office costs is limited.
I know, Chief, but I'm not able to work without a minimum of stationery. Here, I've prepared this for you. You just need to sign it.
Okay then. Okay, give it to me.
He's such a prick.
But that's the last time, do you understand? You'll have to buy the next sharpener from your own money.
All right, Chief.
Anything else, Detective?
No, that was it.
No, that was it.
That's good.
Kiptabine, thank you for the 5 bits.
You know the way out, don't you, Detective?
Of course, Chief.
Women like winners, Halligan. Yeah, I also don't have TTS for bits working right now. I need to work on that. Sorry about that. Thank you, Kiptabine, for the 5 bits. I use a Linux VM for dev, but still primarily Windows. Yeah. I think things have really improved on Linux a lot. So, I'm sure there's stuff that I don't do that other people do that Windows is better for. But for me personally, I've been able to get it by with the Linux environment pretty well so far. Obviously a lot of learning experiences and trying different things, but yeah, pretty good. Can I still do the trick with the... It looks like I could. Okay, that's good. What else do I want? So, right now I've got...
That's a form for information procurement.
That. And
That's a form for information procurement.
This is just non-useful?
Of course. It can't work like that. It won't work like that.
Interesting. Okay. I should try and photocopy this, I guess. I think. Yeah, lots of Linux talk. That's good.
Why should I copy that? I can get loads of that.
Just thought I'd try. Wait, wrong office. Oops. Alright. Oh, I have to actually go to her first. Let's hope Valve continue to develop on that front. Oh, Linux gaming and stuff? Yeah. But for my game dev purposes, I will say AGS, which is the engine that I've been using for the last couple of games I worked on, like point and click adventure games, that's not supported on Linux. I have to run it through Wine. And it doesn't seem perfect, but it seems good enough. So there's that. That's one caveat. It's not that much. I've been able to get by, so it's not that big of a deal. But everything else, like I use Blender, I use Krita and GIMP and Sprite. All of those are fine on Linux. They all work perfectly well on Linux. So, you know, there's like a lot of stuff that could be going wrong for me, like in the productivity space, but it really isn't. Actually, the biggest, absolutely biggest thing that's a problem for me on Linux is a debugger for programming, like when I'm writing an engine or something like that. On Windows, I would use Visual Studio Debugger for the most part, and that works really well. But there's nothing like that on Linux. There's nothing like... Yeah. And I know there are debuggers on Linux. They're mostly not useful for the way I would like to use debugger. And like, Visual Studio is kind of crap, actually. It used to be a lot better. Like, if you go back a decade or two, Visual C++ debugging was really, really good and really responsive, and like modern stuff is like somehow the computers are way faster, but the debuggers are way worse, like in terms of like just operating them and having them work smoothly. So, you know, that's also... There are also probably some new features that have been added over time, but it's pretty much like... Anyway, I won't complain. It's going to be a side rant. I don't want to do another side rant. I want to play the game. But yeah, that's one thing that I could use on Linux that I don't have at the moment. VS Code does not have a debugger. I don't...
what are you waiting for? Me to play the game? Shut up!
I'll talk about it later. Some other time. Excuse me, some other time. We can talk about that. Yeah, it's... I can't talk about... I really want to respond to the chat about this stuff, but I'm not... I'm going to hold myself back.
It's me again, Janet.
Hello, Brent. How's your case going? Have you got any further yet?
Did you miss me? Yes, I've seen a very interesting old man.
What are you waiting for? Me to play the game? Shut up!
Yes, I've seen an interesting old man. And now I need a database inquiry. This is my 234-2 form, signed by Chief Inspector Miller.
Okay, very good. Which term do you want me to search for?
I'm looking for information about a group called The Circle.
I'm looking for information about a group called The Circle.
The Circle? Just a sec. It won't take a moment.
It won't take a moment. 1 moment later.
Yes, we've got something in the database about them. Let me see.
It wasn't the right hole for that cog.
An order of Neo-Druids. Their head office is in London. The head of the group is called Lord Sinclair.
Why is that familiar? Did somebody bring it up in chat? Was somebody spoiling the game? Maybe somebody was spoiling the game. I feel like the Lord Sinclair thing was a statement that I read sometime recently. It must be in chat. I blame chat for that. Mike, I had a tech report that AI code helpers by Anthropic are now used by game devs and to find bugs and stuff. Maybe Linux users are trying such AI code checkers. I have no idea. I have no idea. The Circle are pirates? Oh my gosh. Her pose looks simultaneously relaxed and uncomfortable. Yeah, it does. It's genuinely disturbing, actually. I like how there's only one person who has a computer. Mind you, in Police Quest 1 and 2, there was only one communal... Yeah, that's right. But this is... Police Quest 1 and 2 is set in, like, what? The 1990 or, like, late 80s or something like that? This is set in 2000-ish era. Definitely everybody should have a computer on their desk. Like, definitely. It seems weird that they wouldn't have it, you know? Druids to blame? Yeah. Just taking a look at it, I am thinking of dual booting some Linux distro, SteamOS on my PC. Yeah, good luck. Just don't do it on your thesis PC. I missed some chat. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah. I'm going to keep playing the game. as much as I would like to scroll up and continue reading chat. Do we know about anyone with criminal record in the group? That's enough for now. Could you please give me the address? Can you please print that out for me?
Do we know about anyone with a criminal record within the group?
Yeah, just give me a second, Brent.
She's got to unpretzel her spine each time.
Somebody once filed a complaint against Lord Sinclair for disturbing the nightly peace.
Is that all?
The nightly peace? So he was too loud.
No, hang on. Oh, some months ago, a gardener was killed on Sinclair's estate. And the murderer was never found.
How were
After
they
the murder, Lord Sinclair and his order were under surveillance for some time.
Huh.
But there was nothing conspicuous to be found.
Ah,
that in itself is
that's
conspicuous.
interesting. Anything else?
Well, Sinclair was fined once for hunting without a license. Nothing else.
I come to expect that from Sinclair at this point. Her teeth are frighteningly white? Yeah. Good. Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go. That's enough for now. Could you give me the address? Can you please print it out for me?
Could you please print that out for me?
Of course. Would you mind telling me what these Neo-Druids have to do with your case? Is this one of your usual mad ideas?
I don't think so. I'll have a closer look at these people anyway.
Well then, happy hunting.
That didn't make sense. We didn't really answer her question at all.
Good. Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
How isn't he asking who filed the complaint? Yeah, it's a pretty strange state of affairs. We don't have the printout? Where does the printout come out? Oh, I guess out of the printer that's right next to us, right?
The printer. The printer. The printer. The printer. I don't know how to use it.
He's such a moron. Oh, boy.
That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well. 234 Winchester Street. I can't do that. That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well. 200...
I'm going to make a copy of this. I don't know why that worked, but I'm so glad it worked.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. I got 2 copies.
That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address.
Okay, we got 2 copies. Can we put one in our file?
No, not a chance.
I don't know why I've got a copy, but I've got a copy. I should probably call Turner. That's her name, Turner. I should call Turner. I love how she did it. Did that search without moving her head while she was staring intently at you the whole time. I mean, she did turn her head. She touched the computer. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you said.
I've already got the scissors. And Lowry has already had enough fun with the boss.
But I need to use his phone.
Brent? Hello? Is that you? It's your mother.
Why is his mother 90? It doesn't make sense that his mother's 90. I lose it every time. It's so weird. We probably supposed to just go straight to the address, but I'm going to talk to Lowry.
Halligan, where are my scissors?
I've no idea. I thought they were on your desk just a minute ago.
Don't lie to me, Halligan. I know you've got them. And what was that business with the chief all about?
I really don't know what you're talking about, Steve.
Let me make myself clear. I hate that kind of thing, Halligan. I've had quite enough trouble with the chief for one day, thank you. Now tell me what it is you want.
Nothing, really.
Then get out!
Oh man, I can't even talk to him?
You again? I don't want to see you here again today, Halligan, okay?
Okay, yeah, we're no more chances with this man. Oh well. Don't forget she has a hollow on the top. Right. How's he? Yeah, he's hovering. He's hovering. He's a hoverman. Lord Sinclair.
I should leave a message for Miss Turner.
I freaking tried! Sorry, I got a little heated there. Oh, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna put this in the envelope slot. The mail slot.
I mean,
but
damn.
He's gonna say, oh, I gotta write a message on it first. I'm gonna have to figure out how to write a freaking message.
Oh. That'll do it. That should be enough for Miss Turner to find me in case something happens to me.
Ominous much? A little bit of foreboding? Or what's the word I'm thinking of here? Not foreboding. What's the word I'm looking for? Foreshadowing. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word foreshadowing, but hey. For fun! Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I should probably save my game before I go to Lord Sinclair. I guess we'll just stay here for a second. Save game. Actually, let's wait for him to stand still. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Just... Nope.
Hold on! Dave!
I don't want any chance of this going wrong, so I'm going to save now while he's standing still. Go to Lord Sinclair. Alright. Yeah, good, it's saved. Gotta triple check that one.
That doesn't work.
Does now. Looney Tunes car impact on that crossing. That would be pretty good. Oh, man. Look at this building. It's such a... building. I'm sorry. Lord Sinclair. Let's just go around the side first. Do a little investigating.
There's an open window.
That's the spirit, Brent. Think like a criminal to catch a criminal. What do we have that we could use on the open window?
That's futile as well. I'm much too far away.
I'm much too far away. Let's go to the left. Ah, gardener.
A lot of cut grass.
Let's hide in it. Get inside the cut grass. Light the cut grass on fire with our matches. This is working. This is good. Oh no, there's a fire. Look, there's guards out the front. What? What were those hand gestures? Was he blessing the fire or something? Take the secretaires.
This villa is really huge. Such a palace. For only one person.
Well, there's like a gardener and 2 guards so far. But sure, let's just say it's just one person. I lit the fire because I thought it would be funny. We've got no real reason to do it. I just thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I mean, you're asking the right questions, though, Astraville.
It's locked.
Oh, there's dogs.
Yes? Who's there?
Is that Lord Sinclair?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I am his lordship's butler.
That sounds like a programmer. Affecting the accent. Alarm. I wonder what keeps fire brigades busy. You just wanted another reason to get chewed out by the chief. Exactly. Scotland Yard, please open the door. I'm a salesman. I would like to present my collection to you.
Scotland Yard, please open the door.
I regret that his lordship does not receive beggars, salesmen, and police officers as a matter of principle, sir. Besides, Lord Sinclair is not at home at present.
Oh, really? No beggars and police officers, right? In the name of the law, open the door. Otherwise, I'll kick it down.
He said in the name of the law, they have to do it now.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Halligan.
No,
Detective
don't tell him
Halligan
the
from
name.
Scotland Yard.
Detective Halligan, am I correct in assuming that you do not possess a search warrant?
Well...
Then I would like to remind you that violent and unauthorized intrusion onto the estate can be prosecuted.
If that's the way you want it, all right then. I'll be back. You can be sure of that.
Of course, sir. Thank you for your visit. Have a nice day.
I lit the fire because I thought it would be funny. Am I watching it at Fractal Mind Mike or a jail live feed? No. Like, this is still a video game. We're not, like, actually lighting fires for fun. Oh, I should get the description of the fence before the gate.
It's locked.
It's locked? I know how to unlock
solid
things.
lock.
We just
I have
use
no
this.
idea how I could open that.
Just use this. It'll work. It worked last time. Stupid game design. Scotland Yard's best? Apparently, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't conduct any kind of words on this, so we're just going to have to trust our instincts and use the not scissors on it. Actually, let's get a description for this before we break them.
A pair of shears, very solid and very sharp.
It's electrified?
Damn,
broke?
The shears are broken.
Oh, wow. They broke real good, too.
The shears, ruined. Better not touch it. It could be electrified. I bet this Lord Sinclair is prepared for unwelcome visitors. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
It won't work like that.
Is he just randomly cutting
Now the
crap?
scissors are broken as well, but the hole should be big enough now.
Big enough for what? That's like the size of your, like, hand? Or are we just gonna...
A wire fence.
Gonna crawl through it now?
Stop. Wait a minute. The fence is electrified.
So?
I should think about it again. That doesn't work. Climb through here? And what if I touch the fence? That's too dangerous. I can't do that. That's futile. That won't help either.
You can't insulate with the plastic.
That doesn't work.
No, not I can't see it. There's no point in that.
Hold on, Dave!
Oh, I'm very confused.
No, better not. It won't work like that. That won't. Of course, it can't work like that.
I'll save. The officers can cut wire fence. Yeah. Well, they could. They can't now. Now I see why the chief thinks we're incompetent.
I have to climb through here? A wire fence?
Yeah.
No, not a chance. Think first, Brent. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
I swear I tried that already. Ah!
How do you do, Mr. Halligan? How nice of you to visit us.
You know my name?
Certainly. Lord Sinclair has been expecting you.
He has? Is that boss of yours some kind of psychic or what?
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Let's go.
We've been expecting you, but we didn't want to let you in when you asked. What the hell? It's so freaking dumb. Oh, man. Oh, this game is brilliant, though. I am enjoying it. No joke. Just pee on the fence pie? Yeah, that would definitely have worked. It wouldn't be a problem at all.
Mr. Halligan, it is a great pleasure to meet you in person.
I thought he was about to fall down the stairs.
The pleasure's
With his
mine.
arms up like...
Would you mind telling your charming pet gorilla here to point his damn pistol somewhere else?
Please forgive us this precautionary measure, Mr. Halligan. I happen to be a distrustful man. Jack.
Lord Sinclair, now that we've met, there are a few questions I'd really like to ask you.
Certainly, certainly. After dinner I will answer any questions you deign to ask me.
What are they gonna
Until
eat?
then, please be my guest. Jack, please be good enough to show our guest to his chamber.
You do not seem to be quite aware of the situation.
Why does hairline
you are in,
start
Lord
here?
Sinclair. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I don't want to have dinner with you. I'm here because of a series of murders in which you are a prime suspect.
With all due respect, Mr. Halligan, I took you for a wiser man than that. If anyone here is unaware of the situation they are in, you are. I have asked you to be my guest at dinner. Please don't disappoint me by refusing. Otherwise, I will have to ask Jack here to persuade you to stay in his own way.
I understand. I'm to stay here voluntarily, because if I don't, you'll force me. Is that it?
I'm glad we've settled that. Now, if you would please follow my friend Jack, he will show you to your room. We will discuss everything else in detail later, over dinner.
Let's go.
I really like this game. Not eating dinner would be a potential mistake. Oh, he's locked me in. He's also massive.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It is
Locked up in
brilliant.
Lord Sinclair's house.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What now? I agree a little bit there. But we did send off the information to whatever her name was, Turner, so she knows where we are if we go missing. Hey, he's left us some what appears to be refreshments.
The handles are locked. Lord Sinclair thinks of everything. This seems to be the way to the forest behind the house. You could hurt yourself with those. You could hurt yourself with those.
You could hurt yourself with those. Everybody sing. What about if we put this in here and unlock it? Because this is
Not a good idea.
Tool.
I can't do that.
Hmm.
It won't work like that. Won't get me any further. That won't feel different with gloves either. That won't feel different with gloves either. It won't work like that. I can't see any connection. Nothing's happened. A wardrobe. Firmly locked. There's no point in that. That won't feel different with gloves either. I don't want that. You could hurt yourself with those.
He's eating the leg? Just like chomping it? That's weird.
Oh my God, what's that supposed to be? Oh my.
Are we dinner?
Night has arrived. That's all I needed.
We just stared at this picture all day.
These pictures are ugly. Typical of guest rooms. These pictures are typical of guest rooms.
These pictures are typical of guest rooms.
This door looks really solid. Can't do anything without the key. Firmly locked. That doesn't work. I should think up something else. I don't believe it will work like that. That doesn't work. You could hurt yourself with those. Of course, it can't work like that. I can't see any connection there. That won't feel different with gloves either. Looks like that won't work. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. I can't do that. I should think about it again. I can feel that something's going on out there. I can feel that something's going on. The window is locked.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Perhaps we're not saying for dinner, but as dinner. I was kind of worried about that from the get-go, so... Oi, you lot, where's my bleeding dinner?
There's a slit under the door. There's a slit under the door.
What's this here? Oh, are we classic video game, adventure game mode?
No, not a chance.
We're gonna slide something under the door.
Think first, Brent.
And then knock the key.
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. That won't help either. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. I don't believe it will work like that.
Got any salt? Nah, I can't take the building down.
Nothing's happening. Now the bucket's hanging from the fishing rod. Lowry's paper scissors have suffered a bit. Of course, it can't work like that. You could hurt yourself with those.
I think I've tried everything.
That won't feel different with gloves either. I don't want that. Of course, it can't work like that. Of course, it can't work like that. This door looks really solid. Can't do anything without the key. Nothing's happening. It won't work like that. No way. I should think about it again. Think first, Brent.
Alright, so maybe there's some object in the room that we can use to put something under the door.
A wardrobe. Firmly locked.
A firmly locked wardrobe.
Typical of guest room. Typical of these pictures are ugly.
I think the official tagline for this game is mistakes were made. I feel like I've missed some detail here.
The picture looks even weirder in the dark.
Does it? Looks about the same.
The picture looks even weirder in the dark.
Oh, here we go. I now have the picture.
That's the picture with the tasteful motif.
With the tasteful motif? He's tasting the leg. Very tasteful. Put the picture under the door.
It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
Oh.
There's a slit under the door. That's futile as well. It won't work like that. That won't get me any further. It won't work like that. That's futile as well. It won't work like that. I'd rather think about it again. That won't, not a good, it won't work like, I thought it wouldn't work like that. It won't work like that. No way. That won't, it won't work, that won't get me any further. I can't, no, it won't, that won't help either.
Well...
Firmly locked.
I can't put this back? I'm gonna figure this out. We'll get there. It's just very strange. Did you ever figure out what to do with the tops of the gravestones? Yes, I did. I had to use the bone and some salt and put the salt in the notch, the hollow, and then use the bone to grind the salt into powder, and then I could throw the salted powder, the powdered salt, sorry, at the mausoleum, thereby destroying it in druidic fashion.
I can feel that something, the window is locked. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
It won't improve if I put this picture next to it. It reminds me of the Gilesman's Hotel in Shadow over Innsmouth. Yeah. Yeah, the Gilmans. Yeah. I was not sure how I should interpret toughing the thing with my dirty mind. Oh, right. Just here, wiggling on the edge of my seat. Yeah, me too. I'm glad that you're not saying what you think I have to do. That's good. Thank goodness they had you throw powdered salt and not liquid. Well, I mean, you know. Imagine how many more steps the puzzle would require if it was to be liquid salt.
It won't improve if I put this picture next to it. It won't improve
Daddy,
if
would
I
you
put
like
this
some
picture next.
sausage?
It won't
Daddy,
improve
would you
if
like
I
some
put. Won't improve
sausages?
if I put this picture next to it.
Yeah, why not?
That won't help either.
Good to see Up Your 64. Welcome back. Why do we always end up with Mike entering bedrooms he's not supposed to be in? Hey, I was thrown in this one. This wasn't. I didn't just barge in this time. Hey, is Ort Lem. Good to see you there. Thank you
10
very
months
much.
for 10 out of 10 streamer.
Whoa. Oh, that's high praise. Thank you very much for the 10 months. I do appreciate it. Very kind words too. I hope you're doing well today. Is Ort Lem. I don't know what
It won't
to do
improve
here.
if I put this picture next to it.
I'm sure that I've got to do something with this slot under the door, the slit under the door, but I don't know what yet. I think I've tried everything.
Nothing's happening. That doesn't work. That won't help either.
I need to try
It would have surprised me if it had worked like... I don't believe it will work like that. That doesn't work. Looks like that won't work.
Just like, you know,
that won't get me any
eliminate the
further.
options here.
That doesn't work. Looks like that won't work.
Okay, plastic, fingerprints, and file. We
Looks
already
like
tried
that won't
file,
work.
so-
That doesn't work.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Unsurprising. Is there no light switch? I mean, I assume there is a light switch, but I haven't seen it. So. All good. Just been walking the dog. Oh, nice. Nice. Mike, I'm currently preparing white sausages and thinking of you. Oh, nice. You're getting having some vice versa. Excellent. Without any context, it's a weird sentence. It could be a weird sentence, yes. Think for a second. That ancient peoples were able to figure out that out without the most powerful microscopes. What? I really appreciate that. Again, is thank you for the resub. All right, so what do we do? Let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. So, it doesn't appear to be any of my inventory items that I currently have. I think I've tried everything on the door slot.
It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
Quickly try everything.
I can't do that. You could hurt yourself with those. Think first,
just in
Brent.
case.
No way. That won't get me any further.
Just in case.
That would be stupid.
We'll try all our items on the door.
That won't feel different with gloves either. I don't believe it will work like that. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. I don't want that.
And finally, the file.
No, not a chance.
Yeah, good. So I just want to eliminate all of that once and for all. Like, definitely I've tried everything I currently have. So if I pick up a new item, I probably only need to use that new item. But I don't know where I would possibly get a new item. Is this one of those situations where things become hotspots when I'm holding the right item or when I'm in the right, like, scene or angle or something? Like, I don't know. Definitely tried all the obvious areas, I think.
It won't improve if I put this picture next to a wardrobe. Firmly locked.
Can I unlock it with something?
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that. You could hurt yourself with those. That's futile as well.
This feels very much like I'm supposed to, like, obviously understand something right now.
Typical of guest rooms.
I just don't have it. This feels very strange too, looking out this window here. Like, it seems tantalizing that I'm supposed to, like, realize something here, but I don't.
I can feel that. I can feel that something's. I can feel that the window is locked.
That doesn't work.
Yeah. What are you even talking about? Salt can be broken down into two elements that has dehydrative properties that help preserve food. It's not because it's pure. What? I don't know what you're referring to. You should do November 10th, since Rattle My Mic is obviously an 11 out of 10th stream. Oh. You're too kind. I have missed a lot of context in that conversation, obviously, yeah. It's fine. As long as the conversation is going smoothly.
Can't do anything without the key.
I can't do anything without the key, but I don't have the key. I thought we were going to do the whole, like, put the paper, like, item under the door and then poke the key out of the door so we can catch the key and unlock the door. I thought that's what we were on our way to doing, but that doesn't appear to be happening at all. And I'm just wondering if there's something in the room that I'm supposed to have seen here. Let's see. Game settings, gamma. Let's do this. Just see if I'm missing something. Just increase that gamma. I may be on another pixel hunt. And I may not have known it, but maybe I am on a pixel hunt.
A wardrobe.
I'm looking at the OBS preview because it's slightly bigger than the one on my screen. It's actually almost twice the size of it, actually.
Firmly locked.
Why is this here? Ah! I couldn't see it before, because it's like 2 pixels.
That's a nail.
We need to pull that nail.
There's no point in that.
I have to argue with you there. There is definitely a point.
That doesn't work.
With the nail.
Think first, Brent. Looks like that won't work. No way. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
I have to be able to pull this nail.
That's a nail. That won't help either. My gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room. That won't get me any further. That won't help either.
I really thought the nail was the last thing I needed to get.
That would be stupid.
But none of these items are doing anything.
No, not a chance.
Okay, I just hang it back up. Oh no, okay, we're using the picture to pull the nail. It's so dumb. We had so many other things we could have levered that thing off the wall with, but sure.
That's a nail.
That's a nail. Alright.
I should think up something else.
Alright, let's just try putting something under the door.
Can't do anything without the key.
I can probably decrease the gamma in a minute. I really needed to be able to see what I was doing there, huh?
No, I would only scratch everything. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it. I can't see any connection there. Looks like that won't work. I don't believe it will work like that. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
I tried all the flat objects.
Lowry's paper scissors have suffered a bit. Not a good idea. I thought it wouldn't work like that. I should think... No way. That's futile as well. I don't want that.
You have to use the nail on the frame to remove things. You can't use the scissors or the shears.
That won't get me any further. That's the canvas I detached from the picture. That won't help either. This is the frame of the picture I took down.
What's the next tedious step that I have to take?
I thought it wouldn't work. I don't believe that won't... Think first, Brent.
Maybe now I can use the nail on the door or something.
That won't get me any further. That's futile as well. I don't believe it will work like that.
We're slowly getting there. Keyboard mouse cam bugging out. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can fix that. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know, Studio Giblet. 1 second. Where is it? I have to reset it every stream. It's very annoying. I wish it would remember the settings. There we go. Hopefully that should prevent it from bugging out. Dude named a molecule... Wait, what? maybe we should drop the molecular discussions. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. Hey, Blue X, good to see you there. Think first, IHQMD. I'll try. How's it going, Final Girl? Alright, video game.
It won't work like that. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
Come on, video game.
That's the canvas I detached from the picture.
What's next?
No way.
I'll use the nail on things.
I'd rather think about it again. That won't get... Not a good... That does... No, I would only scratch everything. Think first, Brent. I don't want that. It won't work like that.
What the hell are we doing? Like, seriously, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't understand. Wow.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
God! Somebody's screaming out there in the forest.
Oh, we better go look at the forest.
What the hell's going on out there? What the hell's going on out there? I have to get out of here. The window is locked.
Okay, they just wanted to complicate the puzzle a little bit more. We had to first remove 2 tiles so that the thing could fit under the door, which makes no sense. But let's just go with it. We'll go with that. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't want that. Here we are, the key.
Where's the key? It was like invisible. I couldn't see it. Maybe it was just on my screen. Maybe you had a better view actually, if you're watching full screen.
The key for the door of the tower room in Sinclair's villa.
Tower room. We know it's the tower. We know we're in the tower. Tower room. Okay.
This is the frame. That's a nail. Lowry's paper scissors have suffered a bit. Part of the blade is gone.
I can't take this? I can't take any of this with me? Okay. Alright, let's do a little save action. And, oh, you know what? Let's gamma center. Somewhere around there. Probably good. Alright. Key on door.
I don't want that.
Is there a specific spot?
Can't do anything without the key. This door looks really solid. This door looks really solid.
Very strange. Da 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 da.
A door. No idea where it leads to. A door. No idea where it leads to.
Let's try it. I wonder if we can die in this game.
It's locked. A door. It's locked. It doesn't fit here. It doesn't fit here.
Can't even try it on this door.
It's locked. It's locked.
How do you know it's locked?
It's locked. It doesn't fit here.
Hey, Expenser. We were all screaming the grout you fool to ourselves. You were? I suppose if you knew, you would know. It's amazing how many adventure games use that puzzle setup of like, oh, I got to put something on the door, push the key out with something, and then draw the thing back onto the door, thereby acquiring the key.
A door?
Yeah.
No idea where it leads to. It's locked.
Oh, they're all locked. What's this symbol called? Fleur de lis? Just fleur de something, right? Fleur de leaf? I don't know. Is this the way out?
A suit of armor. Late Middle Ages. Not that I'd know that. It's engraved on the stone plate below.
Oh, we can't wear it?
The front door.
That's how knowing works.
I have to find the back door to get to the forest where the screams came from.
I don't want to go toward the screams. I want to get back up. This guy, he's a moron. Wait, can I go up these stairs and get somewhere else? can. I want to look at these pictures.
It's locked. It's locked.
It's locked, it's locked, it's locked. They're all locked. So they created this area just to tell you that
they're
there's some locked
lockers,
doors, I guess. Alright. Could have made sense. What? I'm trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time. Could have made sense if you need the tile to catch the key instead, but the mystery of the Druids was we're dealing with here. I think I understand their concept of the design. What they're saying is the door the door height is low enough that you could slide a piece of canvas or paper underneath it, but it's not like high enough. There's not enough gap for the key to fit under the door, so you need to remove the tiles and grout and such so that there's enough clearance to get the key back under the door. So it's just like the player has no context of that, which is dumb, obviously. The character should have said something about that to make that work. Oh, it's just open.
The dinner table is laid for a dinner for 6 people.
6? That would be us plus the 5 inheritors.
The fire's already burning. Lord Sinclair's guests must be arriving soon.
Can I take some dinner?
I've always found trophies like these disgusting.
Like what? Oh, the poor otter. And the ibex? I don't know what this thing is. Goat, maybe?
Hang on. Haven't I seen this symbol before?
Yes,
it's the same as the one on the amulet of the Lord of the Castle. What's that? Seems to be a pictogram, but I don't know what it's supposed to mean.
Can we take it? Can we make a rubbing of it?
No, not a chance.
Okay. Can we deface it?
No, I would only scratch everything. That's futile. I don't believe it will work like that.
I've been framed. Don't want to eat anything dairy? Yeah, no, I don't want to eat dairy either.
Hey, what the...
They're druids! In white robes, with golden sickle perhaps, carving the meat off the bones of a man. Are they hiding in the bushes? That's actually really interesting. Are they going to do that? Family Christmas of 94? Wow. That's what's on the plate?
Well, Mr. Halligan, I don't believe I have introduced you to the gentlemen of my club yet. This is General Myers of the British Army. Next to him is Bishop Stevenson. The Earl of Sutcliffe, one of the Queen's closest advisors. And the gentleman sitting beside you is Mr. Smothers of the Worldwide Foods Corporation. I'm sure you're curious to learn what our club is all about.
No?
But I would suggest you have a bite to eat first.
No.
You look pale.
Don't do it!
You see, Mr. Halligan, you must know we have been following your investigations into these, shall we say, deaths in London for some time. I expect your experience in the park will have convinced you that we are, to a certain degree, responsible for these incidents.
Why am I eating?
As you may have noticed, the meat we are eating at this meal has a rather unique flavor. It is human flesh, Mr. Halligan. This flesh is the source of life force. It grants us strength and power. You will soon discover the incomparable feeling of power for yourself. It will be grander than any feeling you have ever felt. Very soon now, when the day of the ritual's completion has come, our power will be perfect. Then it will be time for the curse that will put an end to the wretched hustle and bustle of this world and make room
What
for
is
something
happening?
grand and new, a world ruled by druids. I must admit your investigations had us worried for a moment, Mr. Halligan. We had even made plans to put a stop to them by arranging a little accident. But you are a very lucky man. You will witness the great day yourself, and you will be there on the right side. For by eating
Did I
this
screw up?
flesh, you have become one of us. Welcome to the circle, Mr. Halligan.
I don't understand. I don't understand. We're just casually eating human flesh. I didn't want to do that. And we've invited her to come? No way. Why did... It doesn't... Does it make sense? Is there something that I'm missing here? Like, we used druidic magic previously. We weren't... There's no way we were already part of the club, though. Did they use mind control on us to make us eat the food? I thought it was an elaborate game over 2 TARDIS mechanic. I thought I did something wrong. I did... Cornholio, it's just a game, don't worry, the police aren't really coming. Yeah, I know that, but... I thought I had some agency in the game. I thought that we were trying to stop them. Just be thankful that this game isn't VR or AR, or this conversation would be a lot more intense. Yeah, it would be. I think he mind-controlled you when you collapsed outside. Maybe. It's just like, sudden, like we're like freaking out, and then we know it's human flesh, and he's just like eating it anyway. And he's like, you might notice a taste difference because it's human flesh. And we just continue to eat. What the hell? That's insane. He just wanted to join the club. What a twist. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's all it was for, Max. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up. High and mighty, too good to casually eat human meat. Get over yourself. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right, X-Men. I'm too high and mighty to eat human flesh. I'll show you. No, I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird. I'd have sworn you just got a bad ending. Yeah, it really felt like a bad ending. I don't know what's happening right now. This is very strange. It'd be rude not to finish the plate. That's what my mum would have... I mean, my mum obviously would say that about human flesh, but my mum would always say that. You gotta clean the plate when you can't just... You know, you gotta make sure you've eaten everything when you're a guest. You gotta be... You know, yeah. Don't waste food. Obviously, if it's human flesh, I'm sure she don't have a different opinion, but, yeah. In fairness, we did see how long it took him to take that first bite. It's likely not casual. I mean, he didn't seem to bat an eye, honestly. Yeah, that was So weird. I think this game is what we should feed to every AI to train them. Right, yeah. The person you're eating is not going to get any more dead. Might as well not go to waste. Oh my gosh. That is not... I'm not... this is the kind of thinking that leads to eating all kinds of bad foods. Like rancid meat that's left on the side of the road or something. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna keep playing, but what the heck? What just happened? Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I don't even... Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. We're now Turner, Ms. Turner. We've got no inventory. We're very uneventful. Let's just use the gate.
Yes? Hello?
Hello? Is this Lord Sinclair?
No, miss, I am sorry. I am Lord Sinclair's butler.
I'd like to talk to Lord Sinclair.
On what matter, miss?
I'm looking for a detective from Scotland Yard.
You are looking for a detective? Miss, in that case, I would recommend you to contact Scotland Yard. This is the house of Lord Sinclair, which is not difficult to see.
I thought the detective might be here.
No, I am sorry. A Detective Halligan has not been here.
Could I talk to Lord Sinclair, please?
I am sorry, miss, but
We
his
didn't ask for
lordship is
Halligan.
not here.
I see.
Have a good day, miss.
We didn't ask for Halligan.
Yes, who's there?
It's me again.
Miss, I told you. Neither the detective nor his lordship are in the house.
Did you say Detective Halligan?
Pardon me, miss?
When I rang the bell the first time, you said Detective Halligan wasn't there, but I hadn't mentioned his name.
Excuse me, miss? Well, that can't be. You must be mistaken, miss. I never mentioned anything of the kind.
He totally
okay.
did.
Then I must be wrong. But thank you for the information.
Not at all, miss. You are welcome. Have a good day.
Time to go light a fire and then cut a hole in the fence, I guess. Again. I can't look at it. Okay. I like the continuity that this pile of burnt grass is still there, though. Or cuttings. Oh, look at all the guards.
There are some stones here.
No, that's bones, miss.
These are small stones. They feel good in my hand.
Stop! Stop right there!
What? Why?
Hey, what is that?
Leave me alone, you bastards!
Well, well, there's no need to be that upset. What are you doing here, sweetheart? Are you looking for something? She got through the hole in the fence.
Oh, little lady. You shouldn't have done that. Now Lord Sinclair will have a surprise guest for his dinner tonight.
What? What are you going to do to me?
You'll find out soon enough, sweetheart.
We're back in the exact room. Brilliant. I can't do anything. Has the game crashed? Oh, we're still cutscening. Okay.
Mr. Halligan! Oh God, I'm so glad to see you. What are you doing here?
I'm preparing dinner.
You're having dinner with Lord Sinclair? That bastard got me locked in here. I really don't want to have dinner with someone like that.
You're not being asked.
What? Mr. Halligan? Is everything all right with you?
Come with me, Miss Turner.
Where?
Into the garden. I have to prepare dinner.
In the garden? Mr. Halligan? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Come with me, Miss Turner. Dinner will be ready soon, and you will be our guest of honor.
Why is Halligan... The skeletonized body of Dr. Melanie Turner was found in a forest near London only a few days after this conversation. Holy freaking crap. Holy crap. Detective Brent Halligan has been listed as missing. He was last seen leaving his Scotland Yard department. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Did I just lose the game? I think I just lost the game. I think that's a death. Amazing. I didn't even... I had no idea if we would get something like that. Halligan sounds like he's practicing to play Riff Raff in Rocky Horror Show this weekend. Yeah. That was the good ending? I can't wait to see the bad ending. I'm the gardener. I was checking the bush for weeds to cut. Yeah. That was, I'm a little taken aback, to be honest. Like, just a little bit. The question is, were we already on the path of the bad ending, or could I have proceeded as Turner? I just want to see the Druids self-immolate before we load the game. I had to get my own back on some of them. Are you asking... No, I'm not asking any... I'm not asking for any hints or tips.
There we are.
Atari Beer Pong, I saw your message before and I don't remember if I said hi, but... Hi! Thank you very much for being here. Good to see you, man. We are... Oh, there we are indeed. Oh, there we are indeed. Thank you very much. 53 Atari Beer Pong subscriber months. Thank you so much, Atari. Atari Beer Pong. Thank you very much for the resub. I do appreciate it. So, yeah, I don't know. Rare Ultimate, hi, good to see you. So these 5 babies, are they the inheritors? Like, that's my question. So these guys survived thousands of years of time. Like, several millennia to be alive. Sorry, the game's really loud. I'm sorry. I thought it was just me, so I wasn't, yeah, there you go. How's that? A little better? I think it might be because it's a FMV cutscene. It might not get all of the volume level settings that the rest of the game does.
And that's why I say you're a blockhead, Lowry. How could you let such a thing happen?
Alright, that's enough. We don't need to see the whole intro. Okay. Load game. What just happened? I don't even know if this is a good path or bad path. Like, maybe there's a way that Halligan could have not gotten captured at that time. But I didn't... There was no... It was full cutscene mode from the time I escaped, like, and left the back door. That was full cutscene mode. So I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do something there. I might just turn the game back up. Okay, so... Yeah, there you go. That's all good. So we know something's up. Repressive loudness really stepped it up. Yeah, it did. It was very exciting when the guy on the slab was screaming for a minute solid. Yeah, he just kept screaming and screaming. All different ages of the dinner table? Maybe. Maybe. If they've got magical powers, anything goes, right?
Ow!
That man just disappeared. Okay, he's on his way back.
Stop! Stop!
How did they see me?
Leave where they are.
I can't seem to load the game. Like, It's just cutscene mode from now on, I guess.
Oh, what?
This is the worst kind of game over, where you just have to... I don't know. You have no clue? You're asking for others that might? Yeah, no worries, fine, go. For now, I'll be fine. I'm gonna keep trying.
Ow!
Okay. They're both, like... That guy's definitely facing away, but when this guy was facing away, it didn't help. Looks like I'm supposed to go through that window.
What was that?
Let's have a look.
I must have thrown it at the guard last time. So it's turned into a stealth game, which is kind of interesting.
Nothing to be seen.
Yeah, must have been.
Oh no! Where am I now? This is like being in a ghost train. That must be Lord Sinclair's study.
Ghost train? What the heck's a ghost train? Is that what she said? When Mike wants some hints from chat, he usually goes, "Oi, mates, I'm gonna get some water. It would be splendid if someone could give me a hint." Do I say that? I think I am very explicit when I'm asking for hints. I will say you know, I mean, this is here for a reason, to help people understand that. But when I want hints, I will ask for them. Yes, it's true. Ghost train, that's weirdly specific. It is weirdly specific. Footsteps sound moist. I thought it would sound like gravel, but yeah, it could be squishy, moist grass, I guess. There's no secret phrase. I'll be very explicit. Alright, I guess I'll save since I'm in. Alright.
Skull. Sinclair uses it as a paperweight.
Yeah, well, what are we gonna do? I mean, hey, maybe this is why there's so many skulls missing from the crime scenes. They just like them as decoration. There's even decorations on the chair. This is a bit weird, though, because the chair has, like, extremely tiny skulls and medium-sized skulls compared to the regular human-sized skulls. What's this altar here? This altar looks interesting. Also, this thing here. There's, like, a lot. There's a lot to take in.
A pentagram. A druid's foot would suit Lord Sinclair better.
A druid's foot would suit Lord Sinclair better? What's a druid's foot? Oh, we've got a puzzle here. Skull on the beach.
A weird picture.
The moon and a star.
A weird picture.
Crystal balls and a bulb.
That looks interesting. That looks interesting.
Holy shit.
That doesn't help either.
This room needs more skulls. Reverse pentagram, also called the Druden Fush. Fuss? I don't remember how to pronounce that letter. Sometimes in Germany, it also literal translation from that. What? Okay. Druids, so mysterious, yeah.
That
throw salt
doesn't
at
work.
it? Yeah, I should just throw salt at the entire building. It would work. Proven druidic sciences.
Are these skulls real? Looks like it.
A Tower of Hanoi, but it's made out of skulls would be interesting. I mean, it'd be annoying, but... Or should I say, annoying. Oh, that's an old chestnut, that joke. Fred the Sailboat, hello. Let's put our heads together and figure this out.
Bones. These are definitely human bones.
Can I take one? Yeah! Good weapon. Okay. Nope. Oh wait, that was that. Okay.
How can I take this heavy thing with me? You could knock somebody out with that. How can I take this heavy thing with me? You could knock somebody out with that.
How heavy's a skull? They're not that heavy, are they?
His desk. Looks expensive. And weird somehow. His desk. His desk. Looks expensive. And weird somehow.
Weird somehow.
Ugh, that looks like blood.
Yeah, it does look like blood.
What's that? An altar?
Yeah, look at these symbols. They're all those druidic symbols. Isn't, like, she's supposed to be an expert on this stuff, right?
Would that really be... I can't do that.
Okay, I can't do anything here. Guess we'll try the door. Oh wait, did I look at this thing? I don't think I looked at this thing yet. Okay, so there's a skull in the middle. Wavy lines, vertical wavy lines go up. Straight lines go to the left. The crosses on the right and the zigzags are on the bottom. Okay. This feels like I'm probably supposed to program something into it or something like that. But it doesn't seem like it's just rotating clockwise. Right? Wait, no, now it's rotating anti-clockwise. Oh, okay. I was clicking too close to center. Left and right. Okay, so I click on the left, it rotates left. I click on the right, it rotates right. There's probably something I'm supposed to do with this. Some kind of combination lock situation.
Damn, it's locked.
Maybe I have to figure out how to do the lock. Oh, this black candle. Weird. I was saying boo 1-800 Druidia burns. Druidia. Druidian. Druidian? Oh, man. She's carrying one inside her. That's true. She's already got one. She doesn't need another one. Greatly appreciate that the scenery changes to show the last state of the pentagram. Oh, it does? I actually didn't notice it. I'll be honest. I didn't notice that would be the case. Let me try that. Oh yeah, it totally does. That's crazy cool. Okay, so... I don't know what these things around the edge mean. Oh my gosh. We can rotate this too. Wait, I don't understand. Are we rotating? Like, where does this man with his arms to either side, where does he go? So he is rotating to the left. He can't be straight up there. That's interesting. Can he be straight down? He can be straight down. It made a clunk. Did the door unlock?
Damn, it's locked.
Did something else change? Hmm. Okay, it makes a clunk whenever it sees this guy.
Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh! Yay! Woohoo!
I guess it can only... It literally can only point to a direction when it's here. It's the only place where it can point at it. So this must be like a state of some kind. Feels like I should be able to make a state up the top too, but it doesn't quite balance on the top. Yeah, it skips it. What is changing?
His desk. Looks expensive. And weird somehow.
I can't interact with it.
How can I take this heavy thing with me? You could knock somebody out with that. Damn, it's locked.
Hmm.
I don't want that.
Nothing happens. Very strange. Somebody down in a dungeon somewhere just getting slightly impaled every time it clicks. Yeah. Oh, man. This is very strange, this puzzle. This entire room. Like, the thing is, even in this tiny little room, there's so many things you could be looking at. Like, who knows what is important. None of this is interactive. I just get to look at it. That's weird, right? Like, literally none of this is interactive. Hmm. Am I supposed to put something else
What's that?
here?
An altar?
How come she doesn't know what the stuff
Ugh,
is?
that looks like blood. What's that? An altar?
That's all I've got in my inventory. Maybe there is something I'm supposed to find. Like, something else to find. I don't think exiting the window is the right move. I think we'll get murdered instantly.
Bones. These are definitely human bones.
Next time you go to the doctors for a vaccination or whatever, you can get slightly impaled. You can describe your experience as being slightly impaled. At least the bone stuff should be familiar to her. Yeah, she should be. It should be. All puzzles in any game are solved with Alt F4. There's one way to get out of here that I know will definitely work. Alt F4. There's like a throne-style chair here, too. I do wish I could interact with the desk in a bit more detail. Like, I feel like
His
there's
desk.
something important going on here.
A skull. Sinclair uses it as a paperweight.
What? Like, maybe it's another situation where I've just missed a hotspot, or maybe I am actually supposed to exit through the window. I don't know. I've only got the rocks, so...
I can't think of anything reasonable today. Looks as if that won't work. I can't think of anything reasonable today.
Okay. With this at the bottom... Do you reckon there's like a... I'm wondering to myself if there's some kind of combination lock style engagement I'm supposed to have here. Like if I rotate it to the right 3 times and to the left 3 times, something. As far as I can tell, there's only 2 things to rotate. Yeah. The outer ring and the inner ring. Or pentagram. Pentacle. Yeah. I don't know. Sir Clive Sinclair? No, I don't think it's Clive Sinclair. Have I tried to rotate my owl? I don't have an owl. Put left foot in, left foot out. I don't think I need a hint right now, Trutwan, but maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm trying to think of, like, potential solutions that I haven't considered yet. I've got some stones. I don't know what that's about. Okay, let's have a look at this. Does this give me any kind of ideas to work from? There's 2, 3, 3, 5? 2, 3, 3, 5? 3, 5, 2, 3? Like, I don't know, maybe that's something? I'm not sure. There's also this. Maybe there's a clue here somehow. There's a skull pillars. And there's this thing.
Are these skulls real? Looks like it.
Can't interact with them.
That looks interesting. That looks interesting.
No comment on the actual behavior of the thing.
A weird picture.
Okay, so having the thing in that position unlocked the picture to open. Would not have guessed that, but I got lucky just by exploring. I mean, hearing the click is one thing, but knowing what clicked is the other. Like, it would be interesting if, like, the picture looked slightly different. Maybe it did and I didn't notice. Okay, so now I gotta solve this. We get no commentary from this. Okay. So what did I say? 3, 5. Uh, 2? And then 3. I guess not. Okay. If I leave and come back, will it change? No. Okay. I may have done it wrong too. Alright, symbols. Okay, let's think about this. So, that's 3, that's 2, that's 5, that's 3. 3, 2, 5, 3. Let's look at this one. 3, 2, no, 3, 2, 5, 3. That doesn't make sense. Is there some symbol here? Druid salt to blow the sucker open? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, it brings down. It's well established. It brings down the entire building, not just the thing you want. Maybe the skulls are a clue to the numerology. I don't see anything obvious here though. How many numbers am I supposed to input too? It's not clear. I've not come across any kind of inclination as to how this might work. Maybe the clues are all written in here somehow. Do I need to put on some 3D glasses or something? This is very tricky.
A weird picture. A weird picture.
Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this.
A weird picture. A weird picture.
How does this... The picture is somehow... Like, it wouldn't have us focus on the picture like this unless there was a reason to, would it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If this is a magic eye puzzle, I can't do it, for one thing. I've never been able to do those things.
Oh, Melanie, that won't work.
Melanie, that's her name. Melanie Turner. I couldn't remember her name. Melanie Turner. I'm really like trying to garner some kind of information from this image, and I really don't know if that's
that
like
doesn't work.
What I'm supposed to do here. Okay. I've tried 3, 2, 5, 3. Any kind of reset button? I don't know, maybe. I genuinely don't know. 3, 2, 5, 3. The order of the pillar from top to bottom. Assuming that they're even assigning numerical values to those things in any way. Maybe this is something. Maybe it's like 1 or 12. Could be 12. 3, 6, and 9. So 12, 3, 6, and 9. And then I look at this. So it's 12, 6, 3, 9. I could try that. 12, 6, 3, 9. Twelve. 6. 3. 9. Maybe there's some numbers drawn in this drawing that I'm supposed to be able to notice. Some numbers in here. Like, we don't even have numerals on that thing, though, right? It's all too confusing for me. Hey, Alfred. Good to see you. Hey, when logic puzzles don't use logic. Oh, you mean this entire game? No, some of this game has been pretty easy. Pretty
save!
Easy to follow in terms of logic. Maybe still tricky in regards of implementing the ideas, but save again. I mean, I guess I can save. Yeah, sure, I can save. I'll save in this one, just in case. Just in case. All right. What other concepts are there? Is it more famous for the moon logic or the cover art? I mean, I think the cover art's not doing it any favors, right? Very weird game. Very weird mysteries of the Druid game. But yeah, I think the main thing that I've heard about it is that it's silly, impenetrable, weird, poorly designed, stuff like that. Moon logic, yeah. Your cat just farted on you? Wow. Impressive. Very nice. Getting the cover art tattooed on your whole back. Send us photos when you got it done. Can't wait to see it. There's 4 candles, and then 2 candles, and then I don't freaking know, man. This is I just need a push in the right direction from the game. The game's not giving me much to work with here, is it? Okay, so I could. Seems like I can only look at the safe, and then I can look across this. Why would it let me look across to this if there wasn't something I could do with it? I can still look at this thing. I don't think it would help, because that's already open. We can look at this. Like, I'm just getting the idea from this that this is like clock face directions. You know, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then I'm looking at these, and that's the order that you use them in. Right, so you got like 12, what was it, 6, 3, and 9. But I've tried putting those in, didn't seem to work. Maybe I did it wrong. It's possible I did it wrong. It's the staple all over again. What was the staple about? I don't even remember the staple right. Was there a staple situation? thought being a druid would be cooler than this. I mean, I don't know what happened with Halligan. That whole situation with Halligan was crazy. I'm very concerned about Halligan.
A skull. His desk. A skull.
He just like became
Sinclair
a druid.
uses it as a paperweight.
For fun, apparently. Hi, Soul Challenger. Good to see you.
The guards are still on patrol out there. I can't get back outside.
Okay, that's fine. Of course there was. It was a staple of this community. Complaining about how you were convinced it would be used for something, but they weren't. Staples. I feel like I'd remember this if it was a staple. You mean in this game? Hmm. $12. $6. $3. 9. I'm guessing this button is not like the open door button, but like the reset button or something. From an outside perspective, this is much more intriguing. I wasn't able to solve it without a guide. It was this game. Maybe it wasn't Staples. Maybe it was Paperclips. Maybe it was Paperclips I was referring to. I remember ranting about Paperclips every gosh darn name, and to do with specifically to do with the file that Halligan had. Yeah. The notebook unlocking the gate. Yeah. Yeah. Not a staple. Paperclip. It doesn't make sense if it's the file, because we also had the clipboard and some other paraphernalia that could have easily served the same purpose. Yeah. If that was their intention, then they screwed up. Alright, I'm trying 12, 6, but I'm going to go all the way around before I go back to 6 first. This is so tedious. 6, and then I go around past 12 o'clock again to select 3, and then back past 12 o'clock to select 9. It's weird because there's no commentary. If I right click, she doesn't say anything. If I look at the picture and right click,
weird picture.
She'll say it's a weird picture, and that's it. Are there numbers scrawled into the sand somewhere? Like, or is there like some idea of like directionality from these stars, the quadrants of the stars or something? I don't really see anything. Maybe there's something to do with this skull. Maybe there's some numbers scrolled into the waves. like, I don't know, 3, 8, maybe. I don't know. It's all too much for me. Like, I don't even know how many numbers the combination is. What if the combination is only 3 numbers? Or if it's 6 numbers? Confused with Monkey Island 1? Maybe. There's definitely some moon logic how you're supposed to derive the combination. Okay, yeah. I'm still working on it, but I'm running out of some rope. Picture could have to do with ebb and flow. I have no clue about the solution, by the way. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can hardly imagine that anyone has ever managed to do it without a solution.
His desk. Looks expensive. And
Maybe you're
weird
right.
somehow.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe I'll not be able to solve it.
What's that? Ugh, that looks like blood. I'd better... No, better... It won't work like it. I can't do that. I'd better think about it again. I can't think of...
This one's the weirdest one to me, because it's just like a thing that you can look at and there's no commentary at all. Like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing on this scene that's interactive. I can't look or, like, interact with anything. So this is where I got the idea of, like, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then looking at this as the order of them. And that seems to be incorrect. That seems to be not the answer. There's also this. I could try counting the men. I guess. But that doesn't seem to really help me much either. So, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's probably 9. So that's 19 then. 19 doesn't really give me something to work with. The pentagram, I don't know. It's got the cardinal directions with the stones in it, which kind of makes some sense. But that all that did is unlock this. Maybe this has some kind of clue. Can't really see a clue. The way this does its thing, it doesn't appear to be a clue. Halligan's still feasting while you figure this out. Halligan's probably not eating right now. Yeah. Do I want to know? Not right now. I'm still trying to think through it. You define the fifth element? Yeah, of course. It's got most of the same symbols. Have you tried taking your clothes off and running past the guards? I mean, that's just doing half of their job for them. Right? Because before they eat me, they have to remove the clothes, I assume. I don't know, maybe they like eating cloth, for all I know. That might be a druid thing. That's true, the dude was clothed. Maybe they just did that because, you know, they wanted to have a rating that was acceptable. Okay, so the pentagram has 5 points. This has 4 points. The image has 3 major points, and this has 4. Yeah, it doesn't... I can't really put them together in any kind of order or sequence, though. Maybe it's to do with the skulls. Let's have a look at the skulls. Maybe it's like, 6, 9, 8... I don't know. 10? 6, 9? 6, 9, 8, 10, 6, 9. I could try that. It'll take a long time to enter it, though. 698. Ten. 6. It's got to be something to do with the clock, right? And then 9. This room doesn't have anything you can pocket. I haven't been able to find anything like that, no. I guess that's not the answer. Maybe I gotta read this with that in mind, with the clock in mind. Midnight. I'm not getting any symbology out of this. I wonder if there is a pattern somewhere that I'm supposed to be able to read, but it's just like so low resolution I can't see it. Like, you know, my eyes aren't good enough to zoom in on it. There does appear to be some sort of imagery in
A
here.
weird picture.
Maybe there is some lens or something I'm supposed to be able to pick up. I don't know. I haven't been able to pick up anything. I've
How
tried.
can I take this heavy thing with me? You could knock somebody out with that.
I've tried to take everything that I've been able to interact with, pretty much. Probably predates the episode of TNG, Eyes in the Dark, One Moon Circles. I don't know what that means. I am not familiar with that episode of TNG. But TNG was like an 80s, 90s era thing, wasn't it? More of a 90s era than an 80s era. Considering we're in a house of cannibals, having something that you can knock someone out with seems like a good idea. Yeah, I wish I could take one of the bones with me or something like that. Without pressing the button for each position on the safe dial. Yeah, so this is the thing, which bothers me with all video game safes, like in adventure games. It's unclear how to use the safe. Like, what does the button do? What does the dial do? It's very unclear. And so, like, I've had this problem with other games where I'm like, I'm not sure how the safe works. I know exactly the combination to use, but I can't seem to make it work. That's happened to me before. So, I may have tried the right numbers at some point, but not pressed, like, yeah, maybe I'm supposed to press the button each time or something. There's no feedback, like, oh, you did that wrong. Like, it was like, if it's a number thing and I press this 4 times, it should say, like, or something like, right, it should do something. Move things other than the safe and the pentagram. No, not really. I haven't been able to move anything. Other than, like, opening this painting and turning the dials. That's it. There has to be something I'm missing. I just don't know what it is. Has there been any worse save system than Infernal Machine? Infernal Machine's pretty bad, but I'm sure there are worse, yeah. Game does not tell you if it's an American date system or a European date system. It's European, because they're in Europe. And the actual, like, this actual document has evidently European date formats, like 1902, 1999. Hmm. German or UK date system? I don't know about that.
Are these skulls real? Looks like it. A skull. His desk. Looks expensive. And weird somehow.
What's weird
His
about
desk. His desk. His desk. His desk. His desk. His desk. Looks expensive.
Like, I can't
And
interact with
weird
it.
somehow. What's that? An altar? Ugh, that looks like blood.
I can't use anything here either. Hmm. Manhunt in New York? Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Just trying a previously tried combination whilst pressing the button between each digit that we select. That didn't work. You got another idea what now? When they keep calling things weird, I expect tentacles for cannibals, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not ready for a hint yet, I don't think, but I'm also conscious of the time. And I want to figure this out. I should probably try and figure it out now. If I take a break, I might just forget everything and do it all again. What's going on here? Is this a clue somehow? Not really. Is number 5 down there? Probably not. Wonder how I'm supposed to derive this. How many skulls are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many does this one have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they may just be the same 3D model. I was thinking like, okay, if I count 4, 1, I don't know, 7, 7, 4, 1, 7, 7. Doesn't really make sense, really. Looking at the solution, and it's really dumb again. Oh, man. I'm thinking too hard about it. I guess I gotta look at this picture again. I feel like it has to be to do with this, right? It's not to do with the frame. It has to be to do with the actual picture, I think. Let me try this. Very weird. Maybe it's to do with, like, the length of each of the prongs of this star. Like, is there an order to them? Like, this is the shortest one. This is the longest one. Do I go, like, left, right, up, down? I mean, I guess I'll try it. Left. Right. Up. Down. I don't know what the button's for. Like, I wish it would explain what the input is. Because if I come up with the right solution but input it wrong, I still don't know. That's what really bothers me about safe puzzles. They're not safe. And I'm supposed to count the number of kills in
This
the
game
win.
is ass.
Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, am I supposed to count the dips?
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
I want to give a clue about the button. Okay, I'm going to ask this, hopefully clearly enough, Soul Challenger. Is the clue about the button how the button works? Like, what it's for? Like, if you need to press it for each thing that you're encoding, or something like that, then that I wouldn't consider a hint as much as it's just like, the game should have told you that. But if it's like something else, something special about it, like you have to press the button 7 times or whatever. I mean, even that, yeah. If that's a kind of general idea of like what you're going to tell me, I'll allow it. But if it's like, here's how to solve it, then I don't want to know. Yeah, if it's general like usability training, it's to confirm a position. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. To me, that means that the order that you turn things in to start with doesn't really matter. The next thing that the game should probably tell me, which I'm not asking for, to be clear, but the next thing the game should tell me is how many numbers I need to encode, if it's at all obvious. So I could do 3, 2, 5, 3. I could try that again. I haven't tried that in a while, but if I press the button each time. Put a safe that works like no safe ever made. Yeah, possibly. So 3, 2, 5, 3. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know if I need to reset it or just going away resets it. The next one would be looking at this and going around clockwise. So that would be 3, 5, 2, 3. Slightly different. 3, 5, 2, 3. I did 3 and 1. Did I? Was I not paying attention? Anyway. Oh, now I've forgotten the combo I was going to try. Whoops. 3, 5, 2, 3. Alright. 3, 5, 2, 3. And the other one was... I gotta go and look again. So I haven't written anything down. 3, 2, 5, 3. 3, 2, 5, 3. Let's try that. 3, 2, 5, 3. So that's not it. So then looking at the picture again, we had like left, right, up, down. Could try that. Hey, Kripok, good to see you. Yeah, we got beyond the phone box. Hi, Raspinal. As well. I don't know if I said hi before. Yeah. You went back to 1 for the second number. Okay, well, I've tried it. I think I've done it properly this time. Unless I screwed up again. Now I gotta try and figure out more numbers. 4 is a very prominent number in this room. Like, there's 4 candles, there's 4 quadrants here, there's 4 pillars here, there's 4 crystal balls on this thing, there's 4 skulls on this chair. Like, 4 is a very prominent number, but I don't see how I could do anything with it. I guess I could look at it as there's 4 symbols, there's 4 pillars, there's 1 altar. I don't know how many numbers this thing is. There's also, just looking at this thing again, there's 3 elements that I would call, like, important elements in this image. Maybe this is a number here. Maybe that's number 2 or something. Or 5, I don't know. Maybe that's a 5. Maybe that's a 3. Maybe it's a 3. Or maybe it's a 5. Yeah, that could be a 3. It's 2, I don't know. There's like, I'm feeling like it's quite unclear what I should be doing. I'm overthinking, clearly. I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. I just don't know how to translate anything that I'm seeing into numbers, so I have to overthink. Because I can't, like, people always tell me I'm overthinking, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I have no clue. So, I gotta start from somewhere. The cloud on the left, yeah, I mean, it could, yeah, and the waves could be an element too. Like, oh, there's 1, 2, I guess there's 3 prominent waves. I don't know. I don't know how to read this. How many things are there 4 of? How about known numbers in base 4? I mean, yeah, look, there's so many things we could try. I don't want to try everything. Like, I've been told I'm overthinking already, so... You have 4 elements on the painting. Each one corresponds to a number inside the room. Just a theory. I didn't ask for that hint, but you're right. That's true. None of them are fire, though. So we do have earth. We have, I guess the star could represent fire. And we have water. I don't know what the moon represents. Let's look at the symbols again. Second system, you've got some ideas as well, huh? I'll hold off on asking for hints for now. So I guess this is water, this is air, this is earth, and that's fire. I guess. The image doesn't tell me anything though. Like, and I don't know how to numeralize things. The image doesn't tell me like a number associated with those things at all. What's with the skull? Am I supposed to hold a mirror up to the screen or something, or a cylinder, and it will like unfold it into some text for me? I don't know. Hey, Adrian. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in. What if it's just the size of the thing on the canvas and I just have to, like, take the direction? So, like, the problem is, like, on the clock face, like, if this is the center, I can't really input a number there, because that's kind of between, like, what is it, like, 10 and 11? And that's kind of between, what is it, 1 and 2? So, I don't really know how that would work. And I could try. What if it's only 3 numbers? And it's just the size of the thing is like the order of it. So like 1, 2, 3, or the other way around maybe. I could try that, I guess. So let's just do like, I don't know, that, and then straight down. And then, I guess, leave and come back and try again. Why did that sound different? Did that, in fact, sound different? Did that sound different? Good night, Angelus. Thanks for hanging
It's
out.
locked.
Was I imagining that that sounded different? I'll try again. That's different. That's also different. Alright, I got it.
Voila! Open.
So it was the directions.
After all that effort, I'm going to take them both. After all that effort, I'm going to take them both. This is the amulet of transformation Mr. Blake talked about. It seems to be really important for Lord Sinclair.
So it was to do with this picture. It's just super unclear, like, which number you should pick, right? But going, I guess it's smallest to largest. But being able to know which one of those things to select, you just kind of have to guess, I guess. Which is what I did. I was like,
pretty
I guess I'll
impressive
try this
for
one.
someone who never took a class in alien physics.
Noticing that there was a different click also was important. Oh, I should have probably read those documents.
Mr. Halligan! God, what a relief! Oh, what was that for? Have you gone
He
mad?
just keeps slapping it.
Why are you hitting me?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, God, stop it! What's the matter with you? Don't you recognize me? Brent, stop it!
I have no control.
Brent, you bloody idiot!
Brent, you bloody idiot. And now he's gonna be fine. He's like, oh, what are you doing here, Turner?
What happened?
Brent!
Well, you
Is that you? Do you recognize me?
Of course I recognize you. Bloody hell, what's going on? Oh my God, I'm feeling sick. Everything's spinning.
I had to hit you over the head. You were acting like a madman.
Wait, I just have to get it together for a moment. Oh, Melanie, you can't imagine what I've gone through here. How did you get here anyway? Have you been here long?
I got your message. I thought you...
Oh,
wait, but...
I want to stop talking so I can reload the game.
What?
I really just want to reload the game so I can... I don't want to see this! I want to reload the bloody game! I'm not watching! I'm spamming escape and nothing's happening. I just wanted to try something out, that's all. The game's broken. I'm just gonna reload it. I'm just gonna reload the game. Sorry, everybody. Bear with me while I fix this. Why? Why? Okay. Load game. I think it was this one that I saved. Okay. Cool. Alright, take 2 or 4 or whatever we're up to. I think if I put the numbers on the dial and press the button at just the right area on the screen, then that will help.
Daft.
So, let's try this. Yes, that click was different than the regular clicks. I think I'm on the right track. Yes, I think we're getting it now. This is easy. This game's so easy.
Voila! Open. The parchment is full of runes. I can't read a single word.
That's all I want. I just wanted to be able to get the dialogue that she has here.
This is the amulet of transformation Mr. Blake talked about.
It
seems to be really important for Lord Sinclair.
Really important for Lord Sinclair, yeah. I was right-clicking on stuff inside the cabinet, and now I'm right-clicking on in the inventory. I just want to hear what she has to say about them. That's all.
That's the amulet Mr. Blake talked about.
This is why I wanted to reset. It shouldn't have been that hard to reset. All right, that's all I get. That's fine. What if I try using them on stuff?
That can't work. Would that really be clever? That's futile as well. A weird picture. That won't get me any further. I can't do that.
Okay, just wanted to check some stuff, that's all. Now we can actually enjoy this cutscene for what it is. Sorry about that.
Mr. Halligan! God, what a relief! Oh, what was that for? Have you gone mad? What's wrong, Brent?
The slapping is so funny.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Comedic. Not because I think hitting
God,
people is
stop
funny.
it! What's the matter with you? Don't you recognize me? Brent, stop it!
I'm actually curious how he magically got away from the apartment, the building as well. He sort of got away somehow.
Idiot.
Let's not forget that Halligan has eaten human flesh at this point.
What happened?
Brent! Is that you? Do you recognize me?
Of course I recognize you. Bloody hell, what's going on? Oh my God, I'm feeling sick. Everything's spinning.
I had to hit you over the head. You were acting like a madman.
Wait, I just have to get it together for a moment. Oh, Melanie, you can't imagine what I've gone through here.
Lighting change? Yeah, I think the transition from cutscene to real-time rendering was what you noticed there. Probably Atari Beer. How did you get here anyway?
How did you get here anyway?
Anyway?
Have you been here long?
I got your message. Can't you remember? I thought you might need help out here.
Oh, right. The copy.
I had a look around the room, Brent, and I found the amulet Mr. Blake mentioned on the phone.
Where?
It was in Sinclair's safe, together with a parchment.
So Sinclair had it. I'm sure Mr. Blake will be interested in that.
But now, tell me what's been happening here, Brent. What's Sinclair up to?
Melanie, I saw how this Lord Sinclair killed somebody. So he remembers that much. Does he remember eating them, though? Actually, should I say what happened first? I don't know. Let's start with this one.
Melanie, I saw how this Lord Sinclair killed somebody.
What? When did you see that? And where?
Last night, here on the estate. Sinclair caught me immediately after my arrival and had me locked up. I could hear screams when I was in that room. Horrible screams. I escaped and ran outside to the forest behind the estate. And there I saw it.
What did you see?
Sinclair and some other men. They wore habits, and they were just about to cut a living human being into pieces with a sickle.
That can't be true.
I saw it with my own eyes, Melanie. It was horrible.
Oh, God. And what happened to you? Why didn't you recognize me?
Must be something to do with the food.
It must have had something to do with the food.
What food?
Sinclair and his friends invited me to their dinner. The food did something to me. Anyway, Sinclair had no compunction in telling me all about the Circle and about their future plans over dinner. The Circle wants to complete the ritual and to put a curse on the world which will make us all their slaves.
That's nonsense.
No, Melanie. You've seen what these people did to me. They're mad.
Hot fossil.
And they are serious. I'm sure about that now.
What's going on in there? Open the door! Open it at once!
The guards, Brent. They're at the door. We have to leave.
Open the door! Jack, get the key!
Yeah, Melanie, I think you're right. We really should get out of here. And we should do it now. We made it.
Yes, thank God. I couldn't have taken it in that house a second longer.
Everything all right with you?
Yes, I'm a bit out of breath. And you, Brent?
My head is still throbbing a bit, but apart from that, I'm okay. We have to go, Melanie. Now.
Where?
To Mr. Blake. If
Daddy,
anybody
like
can tell us
sausage?
something about the incidents
Daddy,
in this
would you like
house,
some sausages?
Okay, let's move.
Mr. Blake, I'm glad you're here. There's a lot we need to tell you. We've experienced something simply incredible.
Calm down, Mr. Halligan. Let's discuss it all in peace and quiet. Well, perhaps you'd like to introduce me to the young lady?
Oh, of course. I almost forgot in all this excitement. Mr. Blake, this is Dr. Melanie Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford.
Oh, yes, of course. We spoke on the telephone.
That's right. Pleased to meet you at long last, Mr. Blake.
Now, what's been happening? Have you found out any more about the Circle?
Any more? It's a nightmare, Mr. Blake.
Go on.
Mr. Blake, we found the amulet you were talking about. The amulet of transformation.
You found it? My God. Show me. Yes, that's it. Where was it?
In a hidden safe. In the office of the leader of this ominous circle. There was a parchment with it, with completely illegible signs on it. Here, take a look. Do they make any sense to you?
They're very unusual runes. I'll have to take a look at this in peace. Go on with your story. You were saying you know who's leading the Circle? Who is it?
Aristocrat named Lord Sinclair.
The Circle is led
Are
by
you the
an
retro I have to
aristocrat
kill?
called Lord Sinclair.
Lord Sinclair. Never heard of him. How did you find out?
Research. Scotland Yard observed the group for a while. There was an entry in the database, so I drove out to his place. It's a pretty pretentious estate on Winchester Street.
You drove out there all by yourself?
Yes.
That was rather careless of you, Mr. Halligan.
You can say that again. He'd obviously been expecting me and had me locked up at once.
What happened next?
They made me eat somebody.
I witnessed a murder taking place.
Murder? On Sinclair's estate?
Yes. I saw them cutting the flesh from a human body. A live body.
With a sickle?
Yes.
I knew it. What you witnessed was a ritual for the transferal of life force. Were you seen?
I passed out. When I came to, I was sitting at a laid table with Sinclair and 4 other men.
Was there food on the table?
Yes, meat.
You didn't eat any, surely.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
I know. It was the victim's flesh, wasn't it?
Yes. You have taken part in the ritual, Mr. Halligan. How on earth did you manage to get away?
Miss Turner got me out. If it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't be here now.
You're a brave woman, Miss Turner.
They're just breezing right past the cannibalism thing, I guess.
What do we do now?
Why don't we just send a police contingent round there? You're a detective, Mr. Halligan, And Lord Sinclair is a murderer.
There won't be anything to find by the time they get there. Sinclair and his friends are no fools. They'll proceed as they've done in all the other cases. They'll just dump the bones somewhere to save the police hunting high and low for a corpse. Scotland Yard will file it away. End of case.
Have you found out yet what stopped the completion of the ritual 1,000 years ago?
Have you found out yet what stopped the completion of the ritual 1,000 years ago?
I've deciphered the text a little further, but some of the signs are just completely unknown to me.
You ate a human? Bummer. I hate it when that happens. That's right, Refraction. Hey man, some days you eat a dude. Sure, that's right. 9 minutes ago, testing how this works. Thank you very much for 100 bits. Mystery of the escape functionality. Thank you for that. I missed it at the time, because my alerts aren't hooked up properly, but I really do appreciate the bits. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Sorry that I didn't acknowledge it sooner. Your toilet's now a crime scene? Or it will be, yeah. A friend of yours was in med school and said the worst thing about burned cadaver is that it smells like good barbecue. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if I believe that, but maybe they do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have story related. I won't talk about it right now. I played the German dubbed version. I'm not sure which one I like better. The English voices seem more natural. Oh, that's interesting, Soul Challenger. I wonder, actually. Interesting. I thought you said the amulet was important to the ritual.
I thought you said the amulet was important to the ritual.
Yes, that's what the inscription says.
Yeah, but then everything's all right now. After all, I've got it. Let's just melt it down, then this nightmare will be over.
Mr. Halligan, you're forgetting the ritual has already taken place 1,000 years ago. It just didn't reach perfection. Only part of the power was transferred to the infants. The inheritors are now trying to complete their ritual.
They are 1,000
But if this amulet means so much to Sinclair, surely it must be needed for the perfection.
I'm not so sure about that. Sinclair may be interested in it for some other reason.
What makes you think that?
The title written on the parchment you gave me.
What does the parchment title say?
What does the parchment's title say?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, the text refers to a place known as 12 Bridges.
What kind of place is that?
12 Bridges is an abandoned complex near Glastonbury. The bridges are in great danger of collapsing. Ancient Celtic myths refer to the place as the Gate of the Worlds.
Gate of the Worlds? What's that supposed to be?
You know, Mr. Halligan, the Celts did not regard reality and time as insurmountable facts. On the contrary, they regarded them as illusions, which man's laziness and ignorance made him incapable of overcoming. Celtic shrines were always special places that allowed them to leave the normality of everyday reality. Celtic myths claim that 12 Bridges has been a consecrated site for millennia, a place where the body can step over into another time.
Because I'm like, what's this 12 Bridges thing? I'm gonna have to look that up now. I think Bren's German voice is has more character though. He sounds very cheeky. I see, yeah. They seem some of the voice acting seems a little wooden, like a little bit too, like, I don't know what the tone that I would call it is, but yeah. Celtic? I don't know. Celtic, I think, is commonly accepted pronunciation of the word. Yeah, the different ages, because, like, 1,000 years ago, I guess, like, it depends how much human flesh they consume over the years, how much they age, or something like that, or how much they revert aging. Just realized this guy sounds kind of like Bitterman. This guy sounds kind of like Bitterman? Wow. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. I'm gonna have to pay close attention soon. Nothing's ever been reported of such journey. I mean, 12 Bridges is the gate. Oh man, there's so much information. He sounds like a game show host? Yeah, a little bit, maybe.
But nothing's ever been reported of such a journey.
Well, that doesn't make it impossible, does it? The place has not been closely examined so far. It's too dilapidated. Just entering the place is taking a very serious risk. Anyway, nobody really believes in time travel anymore these days.
The way he said that just reminds me of, like, the scientists in anime talking. The cadence of it.
Why would Sinclair keep a parchment about that place in his safe?
You see, Mr. Halligan, that's what I've been wondering. If Sinclair knows the place and keeps a parchment about it hidden in his safe, wouldn't it be conceivable that journeys through time really are possible from 12 bridges?
You mean he wants to travel back in time?
Well, he'd certainly be doing his best to make sure nobody else made that journey.
Yeah,
Maybe Sinclair wants to prevent anyone from traveling back in time and disturbing the ritual.
Why would anyone do that? And why would Sinclair be so concerned about it?
It's easy. No ritual, no inheritors. No inheritors.
No Lord Sinclair. I see.
Of course, these are just speculations. As I said, Mr. Halligan, we need the book from the library. I should be able to tell you more when I've translated the parchment.
Mule, because they were trying to keep a low profile, I'm sure is the answer to those questions. Just hand wavy, like, oh yeah, we need to keep a low profile so we couldn't, like, stop major events or, like, invent everything. Surely that's the mystery of, part of the mystery of the Druids. Yeah, that's the other answer, I guess.
Why do they call the place 12 Bridges?
It's a very strange arrangement of 12 stone bridges. No one knows why they were built that way. They probably weren't the first thing that was erected there anyway. The current bridge array dates from the early Middle Ages. If, as I suspect, that place has been a Celtic shrine for centuries, there are bound to have been other structures there at some point.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can make of it.
Good. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call on me anytime you like.
All right. So, we've still got all the junk in our inventory. That's great.
That's the Amulet of Transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that. That doesn't work.
Oh, I can't even talk to Melanie. Okay, we're just looking at the bookcase. I was trying to talk to Melanie, but I guess she's not talkable. I think this is where we should leave it, though, for today. Let me just do this.
That doesn't work.
There you go. Resumed. Good to see it's still working. I dearly love just how much of this game's writing boils down to, well, that's the mystery / magic of the Druids. There is a lot of that, yeah. I've never heard of 12 bridges, but there's 2 bridges near you. Oh, interesting. Refraction. I'm going to look it up tomorrow if I get some time. Just in case there is some kernel of truth to it, you know. Alright. Yeah, let's call it a night, though, on this one. Let's save the game. Resume here next time.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Save there. Alright. That will do for the day. Thank you very much, everybody. I do appreciate it. I think it's, I've been having a good time with this game anyway, so... and today went pretty smoothly. Like, there was a little bit of a hiccup there. I didn't quite get, you know, I didn't quite solve the puzzle as quickly as we would have liked. But I did eventually make it. The prompt of needing to click the button, I'm not even going to call that a hint, because that's just like the game design. That's bad game design to not communicate that to the player in any way. So yeah. Take care, Dead Lemming Bounce. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much, everybody. Adrian, Herbal, Blue X, Killick, everyone. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Onyx, as well. Most of the Druids actually, actual building works were done on ley lines as far as game lore goes. Mysterious magic. Yeah, mysterious magic. We'll see how it, we'll see how this goes. Thank you, X-Mentor. Thank you, Blue X. Thanks, Oxhole. look forward to more soon. Yeah, I'll be back on again. Wednesday is the next official stream. I should be online tomorrow night for some game dev. I wasn't able to do the game dev streaming today, but tomorrow night we should be on again, so keep an eye out for that too. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you again very soon. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider leaving a comment, liking the video, subscribing to the channel. That would help out. I appreciate it. Anyway, see you later, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Refraction. Thanks, Eli. See you soon. Where's my music?